welcome to a fully staffed OnlyCops channel here today. We were low on manpower for a while, and we're back to fully staffed. It's a good feeling. We have Bill from an undisclosed location. I'm going to say he's in Area 51. They finally caught up to him. They figured out that he was too much of a unit. So they put
they recruited him.
That's why I've been gone for so long.
Exactly.
He's working for him now.
The internet connection sucks.
It's classified.
His background's classified. We can't look at it.
So anyways,
Yeah.
Bill is indeed in his rightful place at the top of the stack. I am the meat between the buns between him and producer Juan, who now has his little he's going code 3 the entire stream.
Entire time.
And then we have Keith
wee-woo.
as our registered adult. I will be keeping score as I did last time. Again, the score is going to be between deputies, municipal police officers, state police officers, and then we add fun ones in there. Every once in a while, we'll get dispatchers, nurses, news anchors, whatever. Hopefully, we do better than last time. Last time, for those of you that weren't here, the score was deputies were plus 28. Municipal police officers were at a solid negative 45 from a low of 102 points. The Ford Explorer had a plus 50 for absolutely crushing it. I think it was like a DWI. A guy stole a police car, was shot twice, and drunk, and high on fentanyl, and managed to drive like he was Tom Cruise in an action movie. It was kind of wild.
He's my hero. Shout out Ford Explorer.
Jesus had 1.2 billion points. He was crushing it.
That's because he took the wheel for that guy.
He did indeed.
Took the wheel.
Producer Juan was at a plus 5. Suspects were at a plus 30. It was a strong stream for suspects. And then the news, deservedly, was at a negative 15. So we will be keeping score today. I'll keep you guys apprised of the score. Hopefully we do better. It's been bad for like city police. It's been very bad. I want to thank all of our new subscribers and all of our new followers on this channel. Shout out to everybody that is a Patreon member. For as little as $1 a month, you can have direct access to our Discord. That is a really cool thing. We also have releases depending on how long and at what level you are as a Patreon follower. There's like really cool merch and stuff that you can get. There's also a perk for being a YouTube member if you're not a fan of third-party things that will also, at the $1 a month entry fee, give you access to that Discord. If you don't have access or didn't get access, direct message us either through Instagram or through said app. I know YouTube doesn't have a good mechanism for that, but message us. We'll get you access. That's a really cool community. I want to thank Chris Kaufman for, one, just being an OG, but also being actually first and not like trying to do some Olympics bullshit where he's trying to steal first place. Sticks for being second.
I thought you meant he was going to do a weird break dance.
That's true. He's not from Australia.
Show his blue balls.
Yeah, he's
on
not
the
a
dinner table.
He's not Australian. Sticks is indeed second, and Joe is actually third. Thank you, Dan, for being honest, despite your other Australian friends. I'm not trying to claim a medal fictitiously. Bandit is here. Jordan is indeed fifth. Christy C is here. Mr. Toastar, a refugee from Chris the Cops channel. Brian Miner, easy. He says, y'all jumped too fast. Oh, that just refreshed. Hold on. I got to scroll for a second. Mom is in the house. The Dan Hammer is also in the house. Emu is here, gave me some donuts, which makes me happy. Producer Juan is doing his best attempt at pimping the policeman Pikachu shirt. Or this is kind of what I used to do when I used to ride in a car and thought throwing gang signs was not dangerous because I was like 4. I had like a really cool dinosaur shirt. I used to like to show everybody that would like look at it, but it probably totally looked like I was throwing gang signs. And then the PTSD party.
The PTSD mug.
That's a pretty solid mug. Robert Carson.
It makes coffee taste better.
I'll bless that. Sure. Something about like the lacquer coming off of it makes it taste better.
Yeah. It's the serotonin it gives you from looking at it.
Exactly. Christian Halsey's here. Brian P. Christian Halsey, also thank you for the super chat and monetizing what's likely going to be an unmonetizable stream. Kendall Thomas for now being a 3-month member of the YouTube channel. Shawshank Sailor George, Grayson M. I think I said hi to everybody. Lake. I had a friend named Lake on patrol. He was a good dude. Sarah. Sarah Wu now. Is this like a... she trying to up her credits, her social credit score or what? On the Sarah Wu.
Is that the same Sarah?
Yeah.
quite
It's the
the same.
same.
It is.
Yeah, it's the same Sarah.
Sarah Wu. Sarah
Depending on
Wu.
November.
F and
It's with
Mint.
2 O's. It's excitement Wu.
Law is here. Dan HRT. There's a lot of people here today. Anyways, Alex, it's good to see you. This is the Bodycam stream. So on Thursdays, we do look at actual police Bodycam footage. I'm going to go ahead and pull up one more for funsies for you guys while I'm doing this.
I had to send them in our group Discord because I couldn't find yours.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, it's way down there. So Bill and Keith also got it.
I just kept
There
getting
is
the
a
notifications.
Hit in there for the pit people.
For the
The
pit.
pit people.
Pit people should be a shirt.
I just got to download this one here. I forgot to
Oh, did you
download
get
our
it?
friend's Bodycam. I am downloading.
There we
it.
go. Got it.
We have a pretty Chad moment with, we'll just say a friend of the channel. Have pretty cool
Very good
body
friend.
cam footage for that. I'm downloading that now, so that should be ready to go here in a second. We are starting with how teens with no criminal history become wanted criminals instantly.
Also, thank you, Jennifer Lucas, both for your upgraded membership and for gifting a membership.
Oh, based.
Lucky Grayson M. Got himself a membership.
Oh, and Cody Smalls, what's going on? Does this look like officers? This looks like officers, I think. We'll see. Oh no, it says
Says
deputies.
Deputies.
Oh,
Get
get
fucked.
okay, hell yeah,
Get
deputies.
deputied.
Hopefully
Let's
we're
go.
starting off not good right now for deputies. We'll see.
In October 2023, dispatch
on your
notified
butts.
deputies to be on the lookout for a stolen
Louisiana,
vehicle
Georgia,
in
we're
Fond
good.
du Lac, Wisconsin. The vehicle was reportedly involved.
Are these animations not getting better? Did he hire
They are. They've upgraded. Yeah, they did. They spent some money.
he's
How many
like,
subs do they have?
like this is hold on. 2.4 million. That makes sense.
Yeah, they're making money, dude.
in an armed carjacking in Washara
I have to pay
County
to be
earlier
here.
that morning, which
Same.
led to a pursuit. The vehicle later crashed.
When are we
It
gonna,
was found by the Winnebago County Sheriff's
do a
Office. After
live stream
finding
with
it,
them?
they reported another stolen
Right.
vehicle in the
That would be
area.
based.
The occupants, an 18-year-old male and female, were considered potentially
we're the
armed
source of
and
most of their
dangerous.
views, so.
The vehicle was soon spotted by a flock camera in the city, and dispatch advised deputies to
flock
attempt
again.
to locate it. Eventually, they found a vehicle matching the
Is that what they call a
description
group of
and began
deputies, a flock?
following it from a distance.
You're
Oh,
on.
they call that trouble.
I also want to pick out for a stolen vehicle a white Crown Vic. It's like
Yeah.
the only thing worse than a Nissan Altima.
Is it a Crown Vic or is it a Caprice?
It's a Vic. It looks like a
Winnebago
Vic.
County, they're going to be entering that vehicle as stolen. It is entered stolen as of now. It's in.
They just want to seize it. They can put it in service.
The vehicle's best entered in Washara County, likely related to that.
70, put us in.
It's stolen, so I'll allow it. But I get I'll plus one him for being prepared for lethal force. Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
we'll plus one him.
Festival with it.
They get a
Given
sin
the
for having
vehicle's
a no
entry
spec
into a
charging
crowded
handle, though.
parking
I
lot
won't
and the
dock them
potential
points,
threat posed by its occupants, a high-risk traffic stop was deemed necessary.
See what it does.
Especially in this parking lot. Accuracy matters.
though. Yeah. They gonna pin it?
5-4 high risk. Give us the air.
Oh, they didn't light it up till now. My dog.
Force your hands! Turn off the vehicle! Force your hands! Do it now! Show us your hands! Do not
Imagine
move!
walking out with groceries and
Do not
seeing
move.
this.
Dude, no kidding.
Hands up!
Buford, it's time to move.
gunpoint. They're compliant.
We're getting cooperation from them with hands up. We're just waiting for other units.
70, your
The cart guy is over there vacuuming his yard.
We have two Occupant.
Imagine if the cart narc showed up on this one.
Dude, no kidding.
Waiting for other units.
Okay, I'm also, and I'll bring this up, and I say this all the time, and this is gonna start to become part of our like little principle. If you have a rifle, you are not contributing with your handgun. I understand the need, but like move the car, maybe take over radio traffic, be the hands team, get your hands on, maybe get like I don't know,
Hold the flashlight.
something, anything. But like, if there's a rifle present, let's not like yeet cannon off some rounds, sailing them over this
Put out
car.
some cones.
So go put out some.
Be useful, you know?
Throw some flares in the parking
Suck.
lot.
Just put on your little high vis vest, go direct some traffic.
Because honestly, I would have rather him take that vehicle and put it right up on that bumper to dissuade them from trying
Yeah,
to
why
like,
not?
slam it in reverse and let the rifle guy hold lethal the whole time.
Yeah, who cares?
That's what I'd prefer.
Get out of the way. Show us your hands. Hands up. Do not move.
76 for that location also for your officers.
Ed, why don't you come up here with me?
320.
This is the Fond du Lac Sheriff's Office. You are considered armed and dangerous. Do not move. We'll get it figured out, all right? Can you roll down your window? Okay, slowly open your door, okay? Keep your hands up. Do not move, all right?
This has been
With your
cool.
left hand, open up the door.
Yeah.
Is your seatbelt off? Okay. Step outside the vehicle, face away from me. You got it? Yep.
Where's angry cops to make fun of this high risk
We're right in
takedown?
front of the main festival.
Step out of the vehicle. No.
So when would
He's
you...
off making shitty comments about women.
That's right. I do prefer.
Oh, sorry, that was Night Cop. Oh,
that
my
was
bad.
night cop. That was night cop.
I mean, I don't know. There's...
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
would have
haven't watched
preferred.
enough Angry Cops content to know if you were
I
right or
would
wrong,
have.
but
I would have
I
preferred
get the vibe.
to see rifle guy have the angle that driver's side guy has. So the officer on the driver's side of the patrol vehicle has a better look inside of the vehicle. Where a rifle guy here, though his backstop is theoretically different because he could shoot like more into the seat area. I just don't like that he doesn't really have eyeballs and he's going to be very dependent on. Technically, the guy with a pistol on the driver's side of the car is going to be the first person that should be seeing a threat and potentially shooting. I don't like that I'm having to wait for a sympathetic trigger pull, especially from the guy on the rifle. But from a cover standpoint, why move? Like he's technically, this is as good as cover gets on a patrol car. So
Passenger
So I have a
stand. Stay away
newbie
from
question.
me.
When do you use the PA mic versus just yelling?
you should.
Is it like a distance thing? Is it
You
like
should
a
try every
crowd
time.
thing?
That thing's loud, like very loud. The and this is kind of where I get at. Like there's like 3 to 4 officers here. The second there's already one rifle, like somebody lean in there and grab the PA mic and pull
Yeah,
pull the
if there's just 2 of you,
no,
I don't want to be
just
attached to the car.
Yeah,
Like that's my only downside to the PA is you're now connected to the car in a way,
yeah.
and also you have to use your
Yeah, you have to
hand
whip a
to
hand
use
out,
it.
yeah.
So like if you're the handgun guy, even if you're the rifle guy, technically you want both hands. So
Yep.
just yelling is easier. But when these other cops showed up, PA is the
Somebody.
way to go.
Somebody,
Yeah.
anybody. I also prefer the PA because everyone else is going to more easily hear you, like people around. So the people leaving the store, the people entering the parking lot, the random guy vacuuming his yard, right? Like,
Yeah.
everyone's going to kind of hear what's going on. It also
Yeah.
takes away this idea that they couldn't hear instructions. There's
Right.
one very loud, voice kind of telling you what to do.
Also, you don't have to kind of wonder from the other end of the parking lot, like, oh, they're yelling? Is someone fighting? What's going on?
Yeah.
And then
You can kind of
wander
tell
over.
with a PA, like, it sounds a little more serious.
Yeah.
Face away. Stay right there.
We have a
Hands up.
poofy sighting.
As high as you can. Hands
get
up.
up.
Tyson, where do you want to bring him?
I want to bring him to Ed.
Okay, I've got the car.
Do you have any guns
Look at
on
those
you?
brown
Okay.
uniforms.
With your
I'm
right
here for it.
hand,
I'm glad you
Brown,
guys
the
are here.
brown
That's
and
okay.
like gray.
the back of your sweatshirt and lift it all the way up.
They kind of look like park rangers, but
We
whatever.
want to see your
But they should
waistband.
know my package is late because of this.
Do a 360 slowly.
This is very good.
You know
This is how it's
180
taught.
or 360?
Slowly.
Okay.
Slowly. Okay, stop. Now walk back to the
Okay,
sound of my
stop.
voice. Keep walking.
Stand on
What
your
is this
foot.
jackass doing?
Stop. Take 3 steps to your right. Take 3 steps to your nope, your other right.
So dude, he was in the can
Stop.
when the call
Keep
came out.
walking back towards the sound of my voice. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop.
You good? Yeah. Go down to one knee.
Why are we both holding guns though? Somebody
Go
should be
down to
going hands
another
on.
knee. Interlace your hands.
Somebody go hands on.
All right, it's all yours.
Don't move.
There you go. We got it, homie.
Don't move.
Send that city car over so nobody's leaving.
It was like the grab those fingers.
Yeah, I'm still.
All right.
Friend's in the car and she's not.
I give him like a
Aim a gun at her. Please.
I know. Stand up. We gotta do our business right now.
like a C
all right?
plus on handcuffing.
There you go.
Just relax, man.
All right, I'm gonna call her out to you, okay?
You still got one in the car, Molter?
No. -3. Okay, we're already at -2 for deputies. Don't be doing this. What are you doing? You do not want to shoot from the back of the bus, is the terminology we're saying here, right? So, like,
Can he even see the car?
maybe, but I vote no. But like,
I don't
might
think
be
he
really
can.
tall, and this is his body cam at waist level.
Nah, dude, I don't think there's any way.
Wearing it on his belt.
Yeah, he's
wearing it on
This
his
is very tall.
belt.
So is that like a low ready then? Because he's like way down
He's
here.
like,
Yeah.
right, yeah, he's like down here.
Yeah, his head's like 8 feet above where we're seeing. You can see him. That's why
he's
they
an
bring him
alien.
out for these.
Yeah. So
Got it.
the idea
He's
here,
on call just for this to look over cars.
the idea here is the term is called getting online with somebody, right? In film, and Juan can appreciate this, one of the things you'll say is you'll actually look up at the other camera guy and be like, hey, I know you're filming wide. Am I in your shot? That's simple. It's just real quick. You look at each other, and they'll either give you like a yes or like they'll scowl at you, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm clearly screwing this up, right? So I'll move. In policing or whatever it is, if you're pointing guns at stuff, right, you want to get online as much as possible with somebody. I would forgive this a bit more if he had a rifle in his hands because the likelihood of screwing that up is less. The only reason why this is important is, let's say you start exchanging gunfire, right? Let's say this gun erupts in gunfire. Let's say you get hit, whatever. The likelihood that you're going to have a negligent discharge dramatically increases. And it's way easier to hit somebody that's only like 12 degrees away from your muzzle versus, 90 degrees away from your muzzle, or like, again, within that 180 degrees of your left to right. All of your training is done in that environment where the berm is a safe place to point the gun and nowhere else. And when you're doing that, you typically don't ever get ahead of somebody's muzzle. It's not that there's not skilled enough people that can do it. There's plenty of guys in SWAT. There's plenty of guys in special operations. That's not you, dog. I'm just going to say that. Don't assume it's you, and if you can, try to, again, mitigate risk through good tactics. And this is just a very bad example of that. We already have a rifle that's like 15 feet in front of you that's doing a better job than you ever could on lethal cover. And then worse, you're producing said lethal cover contribution from like the back of the bus, right? Don't do this. Contribute.
The law said he's lethal cover on the handcuffed suspect.
Who said that?
The law, the 1001.
I'm going to pin that.
Just in case.
Already did.
Oh, you did? That's amazing.
Yeah,
You never know what's hiding in that ponytail.
that's right. Could be an
Come up by
acorn.
me so there's no priority of fire issues.
Passenger, with the right hand, open up the door.
Jeez.
Come outside of the vehicle. Keep your
Honestly, I'd be kind of nervous about this dude squirting off towards the store. If that third officer wanted to be helpful, that was over there shooting from the back of the bus, he would honestly probably try to stop movement here. You could stay online, right, with everybody, and you wouldn't want to commit like necessarily like a crossfire situation, but you might put yourself, like, if they pulled this patrol car forward, you could get on the other side of this and know that, like, at least you have like a little like pre-made L-shaped ambush here. I don't know. There's a way to do it.
hands up.
He's not going in this car. Nope, he's gonna go back to mine. Back on the back seat.
You see waistline, Marcus? With your right hand, grab the back of your shirt and lift up.
Alright, I can't walk because we're holding me different directions, y'all.
Now do a 360 slowly.
Just relax.
Just relax.
Cut right through here.
Just relax, bro. We're trying to figure things out.
Slowly. Stop. Drop your cigarette. Okay, now walk back. Face away.
Sound effect.
Face away from me.
Hey, shout
Keep
out to these.
walking, keep
I'm
walking.
gonna
Keep walking.
give a plus
Stop.
2 to suspects here for being
Down
not
on your
stupid.
knees. Put your
Very
hands out to
compliant.
the side.
I don't like how fast, man. I just need
I'd like to give them like a
Get
0.5.
in there.
Take a seat.
Not to the suspects and deputies for only one person giving instructions. at a
Yeah, I'll
time.
give a 0.5. That's fine.
Yeah.
So they're at negative
Swing your
1.5.
legs in, and we'll talk about it. In.
Look to your left. Don't move. You understand?
Oh, look at this guy, ready to go hands on.
My dog. Only other advice I'd give is the way it's taught, and I'm sure Millennial can back me up on this, and a lot of these other people, is they typically tell you to get them to like the bumper of your car. And the reason being is you don't want your lethal cover to be standing behind you when you go hands on. You want them to actually cover you. So like you would actually approach as an arrest team, or you make that suspect walk all the way back to you. Again, in the off chance that this erupts into gunfire, right, and you're going to get into the gunfight, pick where you're going to have that gunfight from. I'm not
We
talking
lost
about fights.
Bodycam. I think it's because aliens are in his hosted
else.
right now.
I think
Show us.
I think I'm overworking my internet connection.
You're asking a little too much out of it.
Yeah.
Is my boy taking pictures?
All right, up. Come on back here.
It's like a...
Let's go to driver's side.
I'm still here. Don't
Good?
worry.
All right. We're clearing vehicle.
Juan, you're gonna have to make me a little avatar like Keith.
I am gonna make you a little Bill Avatar, just like
This,
Keith does.
this rifle's making my day. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Bro, it is 2023. Help you, boy. Like,
Well, he's a city cop, so
I'm gonna send municipal for that. That's it. With -1 from municipal police, you're gonna show up and not even have an optic. I'm sure he's very squared away on that rifle, but come on. Like, but
Yeah.
you ain't got a little bit of city money? Like, just sprinkle on an optic on this thing,
Yeah.
please.
something.
All right. I'm gonna.
Keith's over there like, my Mini 14 was just fine, thank you. What are we doing?
Okay, hey. Oh, I thought he was dual wielding for a second there.
Been cleared. Funneling.
Looks like a bunch of different agencies.
How many
here.
different agencies are here?
I would give everybody a +1 for that. Okay, municipals.
Where's my girl?
Yeah, municipals at 0. Deputies are now at just -0.5. And then I'm gonna assume the state police was too busy, so I'm gonna -1 them just for giggles.
Close the door.
Yeah, we didn't see any
He's
hats.
in
Exactly.
custody right now. Close the door.
Well, he didn't open the door, so don't yell at
Yeah,
him.
don't yell at
Shut the
him.
RRB off of that car. The whole parking lot doesn't need to know what we're saying.
Yeah.
Can I open it for you?
My boy is.
Oh, I love this guy.
He's not interfering. He's just taking
+1 for photographers.
These rules aren't going to be accessible for a couple minutes. Okay.
photography.
You got that 70
Good for him
filtered
for
out.
having
It's
his
like,
camera
hey,
there.
Getting combative, so
Yeah.
just be wary.
Man, you got the
Popped it
zoom
right
right
out
on
of
this.
Right now.
So
Popped
you
it
can
right
get
out of
all
his
the
car.
shots. You can be out of the way, but still getting everything.
If you want to just wait
plus
inside,
one
just give
is
us a
for
couple
rolling
minutes to
down the
clear
window.
things up. Just
Negative,
law
the
enforcement
deputies
issue.
are at
Everybody's fine.
+1.
She's just being
With the
nosy.
sheriff's office, all right? There's a report that that vehicle is stolen, okay? That's the response that you get when you have a stolen vehicle, okay? We're gonna figure it out. Okay, we'll talk to you, but we'll figure it out first.
Check out these
okay?
beards.
Yep, we searched him before we put him in.
All right.
Hey, I am Deputy Samuel, Panama County Sheriff's Office, okay? The reason we stopped you guys is 'cause that car's reported as stolen. Okay? How old are you?
18.
18? Okay. Who are you to him?
How old's your boyfriend?
Your friends? Okay.
Friends.
Now how old is he?
Get it all figured out. You know, Miranda.
I'm 13 and my friend is 25.
2, he's driving, she's passing.
She doesn't look 18 to me.
I don't think so either.
Vehicle's cleared. I don't see any weapons in plain view. Did you see any?
Are you guys dating or anything?
I mean, it's a stolen vehicle. You wouldn't have to need plain view. I would be searching the vehicle. Like,
Yeah, come
it's
on
stolen,
now.
you know?
Okay. Do you guys know if
They're in a
you know that the vehicle
situationship,
was
okay?
stolen?
So also, when you have a stolen vehicle, there's going to be a reporting party. Like, you cannot make it stolen without a reporting party. There's going to be some contact information. Contact the owner, right? Like, just to verify, hey, this thing's supposed to still be stolen. Whatever. They didn't get it back and not tell us.
Is this
that
your
does
daughter
happen.
and her 30-year-old boyfriend?
That does happen, right? It's your 12-year-old
Did you sell
daughter.
her off and let him borrow the car? Like, what's going on?
No kidding.
With the dowry?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. These are big towns.
This is Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Getting on 23.
And Alabama was trying to make child marriage legal a while back. Like, shit.
Keith,
don't
thank
know.
you for being a registered adult.
Yes, sir. Yeah. He must have known right from all I know.
You're okay,
Little
Lee.
orphan Andy.
He's just staying quiet because it's deputies.
It's okay. It's okay.
So we'll call Winnebago just to see. They said that this is related to the earlier stuff at Lashera.
Yeah, Lashera. They had a
Ain't nothing going on.
Lashera did. They said he ditched that car.
She's only half.
This is the latest update. It was this
Y'all are
How do
killing
you
me.
know it was stolen? Did he tell you? Did it happen when you were there?
Yeah, thank you. So we'll call Winnebago.
What's that?
She's a
You were
snitch.
both there?
Snitch.
I don't know. I'm not standing there with
He's
her.
very
She's not
concerned.
saying she's your
She
girl.
looked fine when they put her in the back.
Buddy,
of the
you've been
Why
friend
don't we do
zoned.
this? Why don't we get this one car behind that secured and at least move these other cars off? And
Hey, let's situate it out, yeah?
Winnebago County.
Also, like, I'd be pissed if I went for groceries and I was trying to go home.
Now you're stuck, dude.
Yeah.
You park next
What's
to
that?
us.
Ice cream's melting.
Yeah.
Well, right now I
She's
can't
not
really see anymore because you're back here. So.
Accomplice zone, yes.
Where's your aunt live?
The amount of people that just walk around absolutely oblivious blows my mind.
If you anything, just
To be fair, you're maintaining a crime scene in the middle of a parking lot of a.
Yeah, dude. Like, you're taking up probably 30 cars.
Yeah, dude. Not to mention the cart guy, man. Can't get the carts in.
message me on here. 94. Thank you.
Dude, she's just straight up.
She didn't care. Bro, I mean, there.
God bless her.
There's no police tape.
You at the gym all the time.
Oh, he flirting?
Buddy.
Oh,
bro.
Okay. I'm a +5
Trying to
for
get
him
some
shooting his shot.
Single mom action.
He's there at a solid +1 now.
No,
Listen,
I'm just moving the car. So
she
that,
was loading up
people
into a
can-
new
people can pull
Tahoe.
out of the parking
She
lot.
definitely has a man
That's all
that
I'm
makes more
doing.
money than he does.
No, we don't need to hold up people that are grocery shopping.
Hey,
you know
let's
what I
blow
mean?
this NBC. Y'all chill.
Well, you're not
Y'all
lying.
chill.
Did you hear that? And we can figure things out. Okay?
Chill.
During a search of the vehicle, a .22 caliber rifle was found in the
Oh,
back seat
no.
with a round in the chamber and the safety
Whoa.
off.
Oh,
Additionally,
no.
Safety
a
off. Oh,
marijuana
man, they're gonna
grinder
kill a
and
squirrel.
pipes were later discovered in the female's purse.
Marijuana pipe.
We're just frisking it.
Why are you just frisking it?
Why did he even say that out loud? If you're guessing, don't say it out loud. What? What?
That also doesn't look like a frisk.
I was gonna say, what about this looks like a frisk of the vehicle? Is this a deputy's thing, Keith, or are we just?
I can't explain that.
Okay. Keith couldn't defend it.
Certain part north of the country, I don't know.
We're back.
Keith does not claim them.
We're back to -1 for deputies.
This is Yankee deputy shit.
Yeah. Man, keep that to yourself.
-1 for deputy. It beat me to it.
Yeah.
Bro, it's a Ruger 1022.
I don't know if you can lock the bolt open on this or not.
Or it's a Ruger.
They're not using it. My uncle wants one.
3, 1 in the chamber, safety off.
Oh my god.
702 22 rifle.
Make sure it's not stolen.
Good job.
Yeah, there's something on his phone with the GPS, and it says like turn out of the parking lot or whatever, with just sitting on the center console when I looked at it.
Yeah, you
So
knew we were on him.
Yeah, he came in here.
I kept getting my freaking tongue twisted as I'm telling him to lift his collar up.
Textbook is just that, textbook,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Good job,
Yeah,
Walter.
it's a rookie.
Found it.
There's more to the
These random noises are killing me. So what are they charging with? I'm done with this investigation.
To Green Lake County Jail for interviews. Vehicle fleeing eluding an officer. He also accrued over $3,700 in traffic citations from the pursuit that morning and was released a few days later on a $3,000 cash bond. About 5 months later, he was found guilty due to a no contest plea for taking a vehicle without consent. His other charge and all citations were dismissed.
Was it UUMV?
I bet you it was UUMV, and it was totally like mom's car or like dad's car.
Yeah.
Based on the way that like it's not like theft of a vehicle, it's without consent.
Yeah.
Read in. The 18-year-old female was
told
charged
him.
with felony taking a
She
vehicle
was 18,
without
okay.
consent, party to a crime ×2, and was released on a $750 cash bond.
Damn, that's
8
kinda
months
stiff.
later, she was found guilty for both counts. Ultimately, the 18-year-old
Nothing
female
for the
was
weed?
sentenced to 4 months in jail and
Yeah.
30 months of probation, and the female
It
was
was the mom's
sentenced to
weed.
90 days in jail and 2.5 years of probation.
Damn.
Being in the passenger seat.
Good for them.
Crime doesn't pay, kids. Oh, this one pisses me off so much. Okay, this one's my fault, but
Yeah, you put this in, didn't you?
man, this upsets me a lot. It's deputies? Oh shit! Hold on. I think this is deputies. Oh shit! Yeah. Hell yeah. I
Is
think
it?
Is
Nah,
it?
dude. No, that's
It looks
PD.
like a bicycle cop.
That looks like a city cop to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the patch now, like where the badge should be, and that's like a shield, and that's kind of indicative of city.
Yeah.
Damn it! Oh, okay. This is about to be like -30, dog.
We should have built up a buffer before you played this one.
Yeah. Really should have.
For the Black Police Department. The reason I'm stopping.
Oh, he said police. No. Okay. He does do the 7-step approach. At least I don't have to send him for that.
Officer Carter, the Black Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you is you cannot yell out the window when I'm on a traffic stop. I need your driver's license.
That's First Amendment right and
Doesn't
infringement.
matter. It's called interfering.
That's
with an
First Amendment
investigation.
right infringement,
All
and I
need-
can sue you
need
for
your
that.
driver's-
Is he high?
He looks a little bit, yeah.
Is that just me?
Intoxicated.
Is that just me, or am I like off base here?
License insurance.
No, he does. He looks, he's doing.
I need your driver's license, and I
That's
need your driver's
First
license.
Amendment
He's
right
just
and
scanning the
infringement.
car.
No, get out of the vehicle.
No, I can sue you for that.
Hey, call this out for me.
Call it out. Well, you're on a stop and nobody knows. I'm gonna start with.
What in
I'm
the
just gonna
world?
do a flat -10 for now. So we were at 0. We're at -10.
You give him a -420 for being high.
No, I'm not doing that.
Hey, man, get out.
I think a 4.2.
I'm ordering you out of the vehicle.
4.2.
Get out of the
Okay,
vehicle.
4.20. You gotta add the
For
O though.
what? I didn't do nothing
It's
wrong.
called Pennsylvania versus Mims. I'm ordering you out of the vehicle. You could not drive past my truck.
You can't cite case law that requires that you have a lawful detention when you don't have a lawful detention.
Oh, wait, what's
We're gonna go. We're gonna go with -19.20.
Yeah, because you don't have PC, you dumb motherfucker.
There it is. Ah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Traffic stop and yell stuff out the window.
All I said
That
was
turns my
leave that
attention-
boy alone.
That turns
I
my
didn't
attention
cuss
to
at you.
Bro, he yelled, "Leave my boy alone." He did the roadside equivalent of "Free my boy."
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. That turns my
And
attention
I
to
didn't
you.
say
You could
anything
have hurt
vulgar
me
to you.
while I was dealing with him.
I get it, but call Sky, bro.
Okay, get out of the car. We're not calling anybody right now. Get out of the
Oh, my lawyer is on the phone.
car. Get out.
Here's my ID.
Okay, this is called Pennsylvania versus Mims, bro. I'm going to ask you one more time to get out of the car, or you're going to go to jail.
What Carolina
what?
is this?
For
Which Carolina?
This feels northern.
My boy's kind of yoked.
hey, man.
Yeah.
So, reason for the stop?
No, I'm being cooperative.
Okay,
man.
so he yelled at the window.
I
Okay,
get it.
that's
No.
not only is that illegal, but your tent on the vehicle is also illegal.
Oh, don't be pulling tent.
I get it. This is not my vehicle. I'm deep.
Yeah,
in
he
this
said it
car.
was his.
Yeah,
So tents on his vehicle is
Okay,
illegal.
yeah.
So
do what you got. I respect it. I respect it. 100%.
I don't.
Yeah. Do what
Fuck
you
this
got.
guy.
Don't
Same.
respect it.
No respect here.
Don't just make shit up. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if it like you mistakenly thought somebody was stealing something because they were like hastily trying to shove something in a bag and you realize it was just like their pet raccoon or something, fine. But like this is just like an outright abuse of like police power. This shit pisses me off.
If you're gonna be petty, at least be right.
I was about to say, at least have a legal,
at least be right,
bro.
you know?
And then he pulls that tent bullshit afterwards. Like you should have articulated that the second the stop happened.
Yeah,
you're charged with resisting. I hate you. Was this Juan?
Yes.
I hate you. So. Why are 57% of you?
Oh no, I didn't mean to delete this. I just wanted to unpin.
Oh my god, that's. I hate all of y'all for that.
Does it say
20
what
votes.
department it is? I need to know.
Hold on, he says it here. Stand by.
Officer Carter, the Blake Police Department. The reason I'm stopping.
Blake Police Department.
The
Blake Police Department. Officer Carter, the Blake Police Department. The reason I'm stopping you is you cannot yell.
Sounds
out the
like he
window.
says blank.
Yeah, it's black. It could be, maybe it is the Black Police Department because he's got the black badge on.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Screw
That
this
seems
guy.
weird. We need a patrol car visible. Maybe in the comments. You think they know?
Interference.
Is that related?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is Twitter.
Yeah, it's Twitter. It stops being related pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't do that. Current totals. Deputies are at a very respectable -1. Municipals at -19.20. The stadies are at a -1 for just not being there. Dispatch doesn't have a score yet. The suspects are at a +2, and then Juan added the +1 for photography.
Ooh. Hey, did you ever watch? I may have missed that stream. The one I sent of the cop where like 8 different motorcycles like all speed ahead, and he pulls over the only one that actually stops at the red light.
I don't think so.
Yes. Wait. I saw that one. I don't remember. We saw it on stream.
Okay, I know. I put it in the I put it for the Tuesday stream, but that's very similar vibes to this. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
You can go to the next thing.
This is how do I describe this? There was a recent assassination attempt on a former president, and as I suspected on the day of, there was indeed local police officers that did try to make contact prior to all the shenanigans happening, and I was mad disappointed. We're just going to showcase it real quick. We don't get audio, I'm assuming, because he hasn't turned on his body cam yet. I don't know how.
Why aren't they using the ladder?
Yeah, no idea. Shout out for athleticism, though.
Ladder could be booby trapped.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm assuming he sees it and bails, right? Clearly. Decides his body cam's something important. Because we still don't have audio here. Free advice from somebody that's had to approach armed people while I'm armed. The high ground is not your friend. If anything, Anakin Skywalker can teach you. Don't willingly give up the high ground. So don't run into an empty field. Just when there's an armed dude with a rifle on
Treat it like a lightning storm if you're the thing that sticks out.
Exactly.
The first one to get struck.
The military people will tell you, he's up, he sees me, I'm down, kind of thing. So, but yeah, let's not do this. But they're new to this, right?
I guess.
I just want to point out, like, imagine, like, he said a -100 for this. You have an opportunity to stop this before it happens, regardless of like political affiliations. If you stopped an assassination attempt, what a goat.
I think there was quite a few opportunities to stop this before it happened.
But if you're the cop that does it, goated, like absolutely goated.
I mean, imagine if he would have used the ladder and been able to have his gun out.
No kidding.
Instead of doing whatever they just did.
Yeah, this is.
You like how he didn't even see the second person on the water tower?
Yeah, exactly. Here, there's somebody right there, right there. They're just ignoring.
You watched the right video. There sure is.
They're just ignoring this guy. What are you doing?
So he ran to the field and then just ran back. He's so scared he's gonna get in his back seat.
What's his? I wonder if he's got equipment back there.
He's probably got his rifle back there.
He's gonna drive his car up there.
Oh yeah.
Hit the
Let's
guy.
go. Hey, there it is. There it is. I'm proud.
So wait a minute. People were telling you there's a guy on the roof, and you decided not to get your rifle out then.
Also, huge sin for it not already being loaded.
God, dude.
Oh,
Just
that's
car
so
ready.
bad.
Just car ready. Just magazine in. Nothing in the chamber. You just gotta,
Probably won't fit in his bag. Car ready.
Come on. You got it. I believe in you. Either one of those are good bags.
What are you doing?
Okay.
I believe in you.
Get it in there, boy.
I believe in you. You got it, big fella.
Still
Maybe,
can't get it? Okay.
maybe I'm going with Dan. Maybe we're doing the negative 100. I'm gonna give him negative 30 so far. So we're at, I gotta do some math. Negative 49.20.
Jeez.
We're not doing great today, boys. I'm still not convinced.
This close, bro. Dude, he turned around on me. He's straight up.
Okay, we have 2 civilians attending to him.
I don't know. Who's got eyes on him?
Not you.
What's kind of wild
Nobody.
though is that I wonder if he's shot yet or not. I don't think he has. And how this isn't just like, to be honest,
1812? I don't think so. It's coming though.
is this the one time where I would just rack a round off? Just to be like, if nobody knows what's going on, like clearly nobody knows.
Just to get somebody
aim
attention.
Just aim it at the dirt, just crank one off and get everyone to
Yeah, but
freak
they were
out.
already looking at him, so
This is all sussy.
the counter sniper team was already looking at him.
Back up!
Why are we backing up? Let's get after it, homie. Also, there is the thing about indexing like an angle, but like again, empty parking lot with no covers, not the meta. When you don't have the high ground. Free advice. Free advice. It is kind of
He
reiterates.
was right where you picked me up, bro.
Like cops, and I've said this. I'm gonna not beat this drum. We are not the subject matter experts on lethal force. Clearly, like just in general, I will take that L for law enforcement. We're just not that guy.
Who's on that left side?
But you could do better.
It's police shop. I mean, police shop. A lady's been shot in the stairs, the first stairs.
I think
Being said on the radio.
I think he's shot.
Yeah, I think he's been shot on the stage.
Yeah.
Okay, so they investigated.
All right, now we're all gonna build a pyramid to get one of us up top.
Yeah, because I think him seeing the cop coming up there is what
Yeah, what made him actually
prompted him to shoot.
line it up properly.
Yo, you about to hop
Yeah.
up? He's laying down. He's on our next building over.
Not a single one of these guys paid attention to him.
Nor should they.
Like these like real pipe hitter dudes, like that are prepared to use nods in broad daylight.
Right after the gap. He's got
These are probably
glasses,
actually
long hair.
legit dudes. Though.
Need a ladder. She's gonna hole.
Bro, move your hand. We're trying to watch.
Yeah, no kidding.
On the wall.
Limp wrist.
Not working anymore. You know it.
He's got mag.
There you go.
Yeah, he's got. Come right down on you.
Remember your cheerleader training. Build the pyramid.
The left one. I jumped up.
Yellow crane.
I mean, it is what it is. Either way, this was kind of a shit show.
Yikes.
I took my points. I took my heck of flesh. All I'm saying is, if you're the armed person charged with defending people, you're only there for one thing, dog. Like you're not there to pick up cones. Like you're not. I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know, man. Do better.
I sent you 2 more videos, Josh. The short ones.
The bottom 2.
One's an Instagram, one's the YouTube. The YouTube one's the motorcycle one. The other one is a skateboarding one.
Here we'll get to some of these because these are gonna be a little lighthearted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which is this? 360 cameras were the worst thing that ever happened to the motorcycle population. The worst thing. I can't tell you how many times I've watched these and I'm like, cool, you're just committing offenses for fun now, like, and recording it and posting it. Like, it's not the driving that I have so much of an issue with. It's just like randomly going up and punching people's cars.
Yeah.
And like that's where I'm like, what are you doing, dog? Like, also when you're going 100 miles per hour and somebody turns, like,
I take issue with the driving because
ooh, that's
of shit like this.
Yep.
What idiots.
He did a full head eye roll.
I'm the only one who stopped. Okay.
As you can see from the video,
I kind of love his helmet cover. Not gonna lie.
Is this Laguna
multiple
Beach? Is that what it
motorcyclists
says?
go
Yeah.
by.
So,
Damn it! This is PD. What?
I'm on Keith's
Yet
side
this
now.
man in the Santa hat is going to be detained.
Now I don't know what he was doing before.
looked like he was running speed. I mean, he didn't. I don't guess he's with those dudes.
Also, Juan sent me the Young Turks.
It's the only one I could find, bro. Also, this is a repost of a repost
Absolutely
of a repost. at this point.
unreal.
It was either this or the Reddit version with no audio.
You're revving your engine.
Like a jerk.
With all due respect,
That's in the statute.
I was not the one revving.
You rev your engine like a nice boy.
saw you whip that
It's fine.
and whip this bike. Are you with that group?
With that one, they all just ran the red and I stopped. So.
Okay, but you were the one revving the bike.
Everyone-
Big Killer.
Okay, but I saw
What's
you.
going on?
I apologize.
Do you have your license on you?
I do, yeah. Now, this guy's horrible.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just horrible. Freaking out my dog. I apologize.
Especially being at the group like that.
Free my boy.
Oh no, you're about to get pulled over.
I was
You
about
better
to
stop
say,
yelling.
you better be
Yeah.
careful.
She's gonna
Then
get pulled over and cited
multiple
for
people
free
who
speech
come to the
violations.
biker's defense. And by the way, on the case of should you rev your engine, for the most part, it is not bad for a motorcycle engine to
I
be
don't give a shit.
increasing the speed of the revolution of the motorcycle's engine by using the throttle.
Yeah, we don't need a fucking
There is the theme
mechanic lesson
of them, and that is there is zero reason why your tax dollars should someone.
Okay. Okay, but the rest of it. It's not a good stop. We didn't get a disposition on the stop. Let's see. They're not allowed to give legal advice because they don't know what they're talking about. Downvote. A lot of people will say that cops have beef with motorcycle riders, and for me personally, it was just more that I was nervous about working a fatality every time I saw one. I didn't really personally have beef with them running because it's more of a hazard to them than anybody else. Like, you smack into a car, the car's going to be annoyed, but like typically you pose almost no threat.
Well, you're gonna be dead
to any vehicle bigger than like a Fiat 500, right? So I didn't really
Have you seen those billboards that are like, watch out, I have a family at home, and it's like for motorcyclists, for like regular drivers, and I'm like, I've seen how y'all drive. Yeah. You be careful.
Yeah, you were
'Cause
the
you're more
one
likely to
trying
just-
not to go home. I'm just saying.
Like, you're trying to avoid your family, not me.
This is another free my boy. Let's see what this is. Go skate day. Let's see it.
They're trying to do the power of love over here. Back to the Future.
That is a lot of people. I don't know that I'm trying to take enforcement action when there's that many people.
He was just trying to take a free skateboard.
Yeah.
You'll notice he's like, no, it's my skateboard now. This is just armed robbery now.
This is municipal, isn't it? Son of a bitch. I'm going to give him a -5. How about that? We're in negative 54. We're not doing great today, boys. 54.20. Is he surrounded by people? Yes. Is this likely covered under their use of force policy? Yes. But like,
this reminds me of that story you had of your rookies that just went into like that big old crowd without their cars and thought they were going to do something.
let's use judgment. Yeah. Now they have to come get you.
Yeah.
I'm never alone. He's trying to be Tim Bradford.
Yeah, just use the camera for warrants later. Yeah. LAPD, no surprise here, dog. Honestly, I would have just chucked it over the bridge and called it a day. But that's just me. I just wouldn't have messed with this. What is his interest here? Especially by himself.
Yeah.
Like, reasonably, what enforcement action are you going to be able to take? Also, like, eventually, like, the riot rules kind of come into effect. Like, you ain't got enough bullets for all the people here. Like, you're not in control here, homie. All right, we're not doing too hot. Couple gets arrested. Guy acting like a tough guy in the lobby. Keith,
Juan said we were short. I started grabbing. Didn't have a chance to look at it. So
with no bias whatsoever, right, Keith?
None. I just saw it and grabbed.
Let's see. What do we got here? It says officers. I'm lowering my expectations. I believe in you. But what happened?
Hey, no, she's got a gun. She's got a gun. Hey, she's got a gun right there.
Ooh, that's spicy.
All right, let's go.
On the 26th of February 2023, officers were dispatched to a hotel because a fight broke out between a group of people. When officers arrived, things seemed to have calmed down already, or so they thought.
Come police escalating again.
Call me. 336 380 60.
Do not spit on me. Do not spit on me.
I ain't mean to spit on you.
No. Don't touch me.
Put your hands on me.
I will if you don't calm down. I will.
Oh my goodness.
There's no
I don't miss
sense in
this.
that.
Take me home.
Take me home. Yes, please.
As soon as he walked by, he starts spitting on me when he talks. Idiot.
The next time he's allowed to.
See me. Any one of y'all want to touch me. When y'all feel like y'all better, this is your order.
I want to know what motivates like smarter people to be around people like this. Because like clearly there's two people trying to get you to chill, right? And like this can't be the first time they've been like this, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like we all had the cousin that was stupid like this, or you know, the friend in high school.
Well, he's fine when he's not drinking, Josh. That's the thing.
No, come on, no. Juan over here being a devil's advocate. But this the like very toxic like codependency of people like this is like someone that's like very out of whack, and then someone's like, I can fix them. Like, so frustrating.
I already gave you one. Okay, stop. Chill. This threat, anybody will put their hand on me. No, that's what I'm saying.
It's a good time. So I would be nervous about a domestic coming out of this because obviously they know each other, right?
Yo.
That's kind of your police interest here. And so I would be telling the group, get him out of here before this becomes like an arrestable offense kind of thing. So don't talk yourself into a domestic, but also just don't let it happen in front of you.
He's gonna end up going.
I don't give a. All right, I'm by myself. You're under arrest.
Oh, here's a resisting charge.
Okay. All of the other officers need to be working on crowd control here. Once like the first two, maybe three, are going hands on, you can't help. Truly, like 3 officers will struggle to actually help. 2 can, but 3, it starts to get kind of muddy. By the time you get to 4, unless this guy's enormous, like, work on crowd control. There you go. Okay, ask, tell, make. Ask, tell, make. Ask, tell, make. This is now interference.
This lady just did it over here.
Yeah. This is way too close. Way too close. Like, and I get it. Like, I'm not trying to hook this lady up by myself, right? But at the very minimum, like, give them a very, like, reasonable boundary, because right now they're still able to reach at these officers. With your luck, they're extra stupid and just as drunk as he is and decide to pull for a gun or a baton. Like, protect them from themselves right now. Like, they're clearly not helping
I will
themselves.
say the taser does usually work for compliance when you pull it out on people like this.
Sure. Yeah. This is the one environment where just the threat of it helps.
Yeah. The threat of it, I think, is helpful.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do its job on both of them. Probably won't work on either of them, honestly.
Yeah.
But pulling it out and the light and the little laser.
Yeah. That'll be enough.
Come on.
Yeah.
You get a little compliance.
Jennifer says, start your only antenna page now.
Back up or you can go next.
Interference. Back up. Back up. There we go. Okay. Green jacket, white skirt lady. She got the highest IQ in the room so far. She's like, okay, we're in the wrong now. We got to chill.
This looks like the aftermath of a party, so I'm betting they're both very drunk.
She's got a gun. Hey, she's got a gun right there.
So the judgmental faculties are slower.
Yeah. So, if there is a gun present, you need to address that right then and there. I would legitimately already have a gun out. If I see a gun, my gun is out. Right off the rip. If I see one. I don't care if it's in the waistband. The second I start having someone that's combative and armed, you're meeting, because now they're half a sec. You don't want to be slow on the draw. I'm also making it not appealing for them to try to escalate to deadly force, because they might, in the same way that we just talked about with the taser, right? I might threaten somebody with a taser to try to get them to, like, cooperate, right? They might threaten you with a gun to try to get you to go away. Same thing.
No, I got my gun. No, you're under arrest. I got my gun license. I got my. No, I'm not drunk. No.
This is not a handcuffing position.
No, it's
What you're going to?
No, I'm not drunk at all.
You were under arrest.
I'm not drunk.
You had a gun and a board. Get him.
I mean, that's actually pretty solid articulation. I mean, almost all 50, you can't bring a gun into a bar.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is an element here with PI, because now this party's clearly been disbanded, and now you're, even though it's a public place, like, you're getting confrontational, interfering with arrests, and you happen to be armed. Like, you could articulate a lot here. But the carrying in a prohibited place, I mean, that would have flown even in Texas, where we're constitutional carry, but they're still going to prohibit you in a place like that where they're serving alcohol.
Sure.
It's a good arrest, actually. Just not a good effect of an arrest, but they at least have PC. They're doing better than a lot of people today. Good on this officer for controlling that arm. A good job on getting the handcuffs on, at least. It started not great. Don't worry about double cuffing right now. Or double locking. Just get him out of there.
Back up or you're going to. Back up. Y'all not drunk.
Okay, him, I think the guy's already gone. So good on them for pulling him out of that environment. She needs to be getting walked over to a patrol car like now.
You know, in our former training and experience, anyone that says, "I'm not drunk," 17 times.
Yeah,
probably drunk.
my training and experience also
That's
agrees with that.
That's a clue.
We had a very different training experience, but they agree on this.
That's still on the ground.
I'm not drunk. You just had a gun pulled out.
Oh no, dude's still there. Look.
You have a gun in a bar.
This is a good way to get spit on, head butted, and the whole nine.
Yeah.
She's in custody.
Yep.
We're no longer discussing this. Just take her to the car and be done with it.
You're also not going to convince the drunk person with your words.
Yeah, no need for lectures. No need for anything. Just take them out of there.
No,
Go.
just yell back. That'll definitely work.
Dan,
I have never been more right than after drinking.
I got my gun license.
Yeah, you took my sound
I'm
clip.
not going to tell you again. You'll go too.
Stop talking.
It's gone. I gotta do it again.
You gotta do it again.
This is a hotel. Do not spit on me. This is a
This is on you.
Homeboy here should be doing something, I feel like. So just standing
Get her
there.
out. Let's get her out. What are we doing?
I'm not shooting nobody.
Let's go. Let's be out.
I'm not very comfortable with so many people standing around.
That's the
They
issue.
know nothing
is
about.
but also, the longer they stay there, the more they're just going to get surrounded. Like, leave. Like, pick them up, drag them, whatever you got to go do, but get out of that environment. Because at least when you're, like, by your car, you can put them in a car, and now all of you can occupy scene security. And really and truly, once they're in the car, just drive off. Are they going to follow you to the jail? Like, I don't know. Which has happened.
Yes.
That'd be funny.
Yes, they are.
Dude. The amount of times we've had people try to follow, like, into the Sally port and everything, like, oh my God. Or go to the front desk. Where's my friends? Yeah, in jail. Let's not search intent to arrest here. Let's go. Oh, he's got the gun in his hand.
I got my gun license and I can give y'all my
He disarmed her. What a ninja. My dog.
license.
It don't matter. I can't
My dog. My dude in the white shirt. Also higher than a room temperature IQ. My guy.
Dude, that deep voice.
What a Chad.
It's authority.
I'm not in a liquor.
I'm not in a liquor. Why are we still on scene?
I was gonna say, my gosh. There we go.
Keith, another strong
While a few
side
of the
from
officers
Keith.
stay behind to handle the big guy. This one tries to separate the woman from the group to avoid any further escalation.
Yes. Not only in
You
tennis.
about to make me fall. Like, calm down. Okay, well then stop resisting on me.
Don't you dare. Well,
No,
she
it's
counts.
rocks and
This might
stuff on the floor.
She was a
like,
little resisty.
You about to make me fall.
Gloves.
Like, you doing
Please.
too much.
Yeah, well, you're the one with a gun around everybody drinking. I don't give a That doesn't matter.
No need for a lecture.
No, it's gonna work this time,
No
I swear.
sense in this.
Yeah, definitely.
Put everyone at risk tonight.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing.
It's a pretty decent search, though, all things considered. You can feel everything because she's not wearing gloves. Because she's a nasty girl.
Yeah.
That this shit leave.
Well, maybe
I've
if you
been a
guys could
nasty
talk to us
cop.
when we got
I've
here.
Oh my
been a nasty cop.
Clip it.
Because all you said is you didn't give a about anything. Get in the car.
Holy goodness.
Get in the car.
Can you loosen these? These hurt. I cannot
Shut
sit
the door.
down with these. They hurt.
Shut the door. Well.
They don't hurt. They're over your jacket.
Oh, fixed. Done.
There, now they hurt.
Policy.
You're welcome.
Okay, so it was very strict policy that you did not leave somebody in a patrol car guided, basically. Like, you had to have someone sit over them, whether they were in custody or not. If they were being, like, detained or whatever, the second they went into a patrol car, you now had to babysit them. Please don't get your car stolen. I don't want to take that.
Just ask one of these nice gentlemen to watch her.
Yeah.
I trust white shirt guy.
Yeah.
I can march up and get your foot in. This is not what we like to do. This is not fun.
That's crazy.
What are we doing?
Do what? Female in the
We got an
black that I
auditor
just
now.
put in the back of my car had a gun on her. Wait,
Oh, he's drunk.
I'm done.
What are we doing?
You're
Jesus, you're drunk in public.
No, you're drunk in public.
Y'all ain't got enough.
Oh, did you hear it? Yell drunk in public.
Yeah.
Drunk in public.
Why are we still on scene?
Name and badge.
Out, Girl Scout. Be out, Girl Scout. There's a sergeant yelling at somebody somewhere, hopefully. Hey, go. You, go. Like, be gone.
Like 4 or 5 years. I know. Transfer her down.
Do you want the female in the white dress to have all 3 phones, or you want him to go with you?
What?
She opened the door. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send her. Well, let's take. I'm gonna forgive him because nothing stupid happened. Technically, they all had PC. But like -3.
Yeah,
This is taking
sure.
way too long. Does -3
We need to
sound fair?
standardize some of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say -3, so we're gonna be at -57.20.
Your
I think the yelling at her too. That's.
I'll take another one. We'll make it 58.
Yeah.
That's fair. We get a -1 on suspects there. I can't breathe with you in the back of a car.
Both of the windows are rolled down.
They're at
Okay,
+1.
come in. Do you want all 3 cell phones to go with you, or do you want them to go with the female in the white dress?
She's so nice now.
Who is in the white dress?
Your friend. Green jacket.
Book it into property. Be done with it.
Yeah, who cares? Just take them.
Yeah, just take them all.
What are we doing?
Right there.
De-escalation by evacuation. Lapete gets it. Grant's like, what the fuck?
You
Just leave.
cannot have a
Bro.
gun.
What are we doing? There's a
The gun symbol, the no firearm
59. -59 for the lecture. I'm starting to get annoyed now.
symbol. Do what? She says she's not, but they all.
Who cares?
Consulted with her supervisor. The woman in question was brought to the station and charged with obstruction of justice, illegal possession of a firearm in a liquor-permitted premises, and resisting arrest.
There's the resisting.
Hero.
What's the date on this? 2 years ago? Too old. Yeah, just leave. That's I guess that's the takeaway there. Just leave. We haven't seen EWU Bodycam in a minute. What is this? Today's true crime documentary. We're gonna skip through a little bit of this. Is this Deputaz?
Yeah. Yeah, we both hear it. Come in. Police!
I opened the door. I saw pieces of her on the floor.
Not deputies.
Oh.
Oh, we're in Spicy Town now. I just read the title.
+5 for PA system. Hell yeah. We're not going away. I'm here for it. Okay, so we're at -54.2.
Wow.
I did not read the title, should I?
No.
Okay.
Just keep watching.
It's Thanksgiving Day, and a retired couple in Albuquerque, New Mexico has invited their family over for a holiday dinner. But when the family members arrive, they find the house locked up tight and no one is answering the door. Fearing the worst, they break in, only to find a revolting scene of unimaginable horror inside the house. It's early afternoon on November 24th, 2022, when a woman named Tammy calls 911 with grave concerns about a family member.
911 emergency. Yeah, I need to get PD over to my brother's house. We need a welfare check. Something's wrong.
Okay.
We can't get in the house, and they're expecting everyone for Thanksgiving.
Okay, so you're at the house right now and just knocking on the door and nobody's answering?
It's a nice house.
We checked all
Where
the
are you at?
perimeters.
Steel roof.
What's the address?
Yeah.
Tammy gives the dispatcher a Northwest Albuquerque address before
an elderly
explaining
couple,
that her
yeah.
brother has underlying issues
Probably bought it
that
for
add a layer of
$20,000.
urgency to the
Yeah,
situation.
Same thing.
Does your brother have any
Worth like
medical
$3 million
problems?
now.
Mental problems? And what does he have?
He has the same thing Robin Williams had. It's a form of dementia.
I don't think Robin Williams had dementia. Did he? I don't think so.
Robin
He had
Williams?
depression.
No. He
Yeah,
had heavy depression. Mm-hmm.
She said it, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, she had what Kurt Cobain had, not dementia, dog. Like, what's wrong with you?
Does he live with somebody?
Yes, he lives with his wife inside somewhere. We don't know what's going on. Him and her are here, and they're expecting us all for Thanksgiving, and no one can get a hold of them all
Oh, no, he
morning.
did have Lewy body dementia.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
did he
I was
really?
worried that your brother
I
was
feel like- I feel like
alone
an
and something
asshole.
happened, like he fell. So the brother
In
and the wife,
2014.
nobody's answering the
I feel like
door,
a
but the
jerk
wife
now.
should be there also.
Yes.
Despite the fact that Carlin DeNio's wife, Connie, is there to care for him, Tammy's concerns are only growing.
And
She
Parkinson's
recalls
was
the
a few months before he
conversation
died,
she
so that's
had with
why.
Connie that may be relevant.
She did say, I think yesterday, that he was having kind of a hard time. He'd been having a hard time. So we don't know what that means. That could mean anything, you know?
Yeah, okay.
It's such a terrible disease he has.
If anyone knows Carlin's state of mind, it's his wife Connie, who keeps a detailed diary of his highs and lows. In one entry, she writes, "He's walking without a walker, even eating real food. This FTD is crazy up and down." On this day, Tammy fears that her brother may have reached a low point.
Yeah, he has had ideations.
Okay.
Yeah, I told her that.
Okay, I set up the
Said
call.
the magic
We're gonna
words.
get somebody out there as soon as we can. They try to get somebody within 30 minutes if possible.
But Tammy isn't
brothers
content to
Walter
wait
White.
around.
Should we kick the door open?
I mean, I can't advise that. It's really up to you. If you think that something is wrong, I mean,
That's kind of burglary.
Yep.
I mean, I guess no,
No.
trespassing because you're not doing it with an intent.
Not burglary.
To, like, yeah, it wouldn't be burglary.
There's no intent to
like cause of
assault
harm
or
or whatever. Yeah,
theft or anything.
So it'd be criminal trespass and maybe criminal mischief, but I guess it's family. You'd settle it in civil court.
you have to, follow whatever
I don't think
you
this
believe.
one's going to civil court.
Tammy's
I
fear
still
is
haven't read the
evident,
title.
but it's unlikely
I'm a
she
little nervous
envisions the
now.
nightmare that awaits her inside.
Yeah, we have a homicide with my uncle.
What happened?
I don't know the situation, but my mom just said homicide. He's in there
I need
with the wife.
Hold on. Who is deceased?
My uncle's wife, my aunt. He killed her.
Oh, wow. So it's gonna be -5 for dispatch because that was too much sass. We'll keep going.
We need to find out where he is, if he has a weapon, how is she
Does he have
dead?
a weapon? She says she doesn't know. He's in the back room.
So you want her to go
she
back
died.
in the house with someone that just committed a homicide?
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's a bad day at the office.
The watermark seems a little out of place here.
His
Also,
Just a little floating wolf.
another
Yes.
-5 for dispatch saying not accurate. Also not helping. My aunt just got dismembered. I know how you feel. No, you don't. Get out of here.
I know how it feels.
Dispatch needs to get it together.
traumatized mother gets back on the phone, nearly unable to believe what she's seen in her brother's bedroom.
I opened the door. I saw pieces of her on the floor.
Oof.
And he was kind of in the bed, and he kind of looked at me. But there's pieces of her all over the bedroom.
Okay, so what pieces did you see of her? I know it's disturbing.
I just like backed
Is this
up.
pertinent to the
necessary to
call?
know?
This is not.
This is not a true crime podcast, girl.
We're at
Just
negative
get him out of the house for
15
starters.
for
Like,
dispatch.
Stand by.
Can you take some of those pieces and put them in baggies for us so when the cops get there,
Yeah.
label them for us?
Ask him how he's doing. I know you saw him there. See if he'll be cool and just come out.
You see if you can get him in a handcuffing position.
What is dispatch on?
What did you see, though? Did you see her hands, legs?
Who
That's
gives
not-
a shit? Sorry. I'm sorry if we're triggering people. I'm just upset about this.
She's writing a book.
Face? Did you see?
Maybe her face.
Okay.
Bro.
So you
Oh,
saw-
God.
Yes.
Did he say anything?
Nothing. I backed out. I just backed out.
Yeah, I
Get
would've
out,
too.
Get out.
You guys are supposed to have Thanksgiving there?
Yeah.
Great question.
Unable to come to grips with what she's witnessed,
Are
Tammy's
y'all
mind
gonna
tries
still
to
be having
reject
Thanksgiving
the
there, or are you
horrifying
looking for a different place?
reality.
I think he cut her up.
And he never
Maybe
came
I'm
out?
wrong.
I'm sorry?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't see that.
What do you mean? Why do you say that?
He surely couldn't
Because she's
do that.
traumatized. That's why.
You don't.
You think she's
This
asked
is
for a
when you-
code 3 response from police yet? They're just still taking notes. They're like, we'll dispatch it here in a second. This is getting juicy.
Think he could do
Maybe
that?
they got in trouble for not having detailed enough.
I
comments.
You would not.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
Either.
Oh, God.
No.
We'll get over this.
Okay, I don't want to listen to this poor lady suffer anymore.
The family members have been inside.
So at this point, you only have what the lady said, right? And that this lady's clearly pretty messed up. I think there is an urgency to go inside because I do think that you have to treat this like a hostage situation and not a barricaded person. Because you do have an injured victim inside. I think there's going to be actually a lot of urgency to go in. You have the exigency. Somebody committed an offense on your behalf to force entry into the door. So you do have a point of ingress. I would push it. And I think there's a lot of legal precedence behind that because we still don't have a determination of the welfare of the victim. You know you have one and that there is a suspect inside. I don't like the idea of sitting out here and calling out because there's a small chance. We don't know that yet, but there's a small chance that you can save the victim. Based on what I've heard, there's probably not. But you still have to treat it like there is. Mostly for the sake of the victim, but also for like the family, that you leave a lot of the like what ifs out of their mind. Hey, I pushed the envelope, I kicked the door, I asked as many questions as I could, and then when police showed up, they rushed in there and tried to help. So I do see it's tactically doesn't make a ton of sense. It'd be way safer to just sit outside and yell at them, but I think I would push, to be honest.
Carlin Dano. Denio.
I'm gonna switch to lethal. Okay. And cover that front door. Just watch your back around this corner. You got it. Take a step back. Yeah. Cover me. Why?
Honestly, dude, I'd be using that. I would just have one ready to go. The second you see him, you just throw it right in his junk and just see if you get some compliance. And if you don't, well, whatever. You handle up after that. But I would totally lead with this. Yeah, just thump. The second I saw him, I'm like, is there anybody else in the house? No, just that guy? Cool. If I see a male inside this house, he's getting folded.
He's getting thumped.
Yeah. That's what I would do. I'd probably get written up for it, but it'd be worth it. Whatever. Get this guy.
Yeah.
I don't like how long. I get why, because this is what police are taught to do. We're subject matter experts in this, but we're not taught how to go in there and go get after it.
Carlin, this is the Albuquerque Police Department.
I'm good with the announcement. Oh, everybody's showing up.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Police officers begin flooding into the neighborhood.
Nice neighborhood.
All of
This is not flooding. They're taking their time.
them hoping they can avoid any violence while apprehending Carlin.
I'm going to be honest, I don't like that theory because you do have a victim here. And for the victim's sake, who's already suffered violence, your job is now to perpetrate it. You have to intercede on behalf of it's kind of like, we talk about this a lot about like affecting the arrest sooner rather than later. It's kind of why I do like pit interventions or the grappler or whatever. Before he goes and smoke somebody in an intersection, let's stop this before it becomes somebody else's problem. I have the same issue with like, why wait and let somebody move or have the freedom of movement if you have a good detention? I don't like that phrase because it diminishes really what they should be doing here.
Can you hear me? Can you tell me if you're okay? Do you need help or medical assistance?
Nothing.
With no response from inside the house, the police try to gather more information from Tammy and her family, who are watching the tense scene from the street.
Are you family? Yeah, I'm the Mitchell caller.
Are there any guns inside the house?
No guns. Yeah, he doesn't believe in guns, which is kind of...
I'm going in that door so fast. What, the worst I got to worry about the knife? Yeah, let's go fold this guy. Like, come on, man. Get after it.
Wild, but he's obviously got something because of what he did.
Bro, this is like cigarette number 4 since he's called, probably.
So we don't know what kind of object, tool, weapon he might have. So. Okay, all right.
He's very tiny. He only weighs like 90 pounds. He's very afraid of the police.
Okay.
So that'll add
there
to
you
his
go.
paranoia.
Okay.
And when I went into the bedroom, I just opened the door and he was laying kind of crosswise in the bed and she's on the floor. And I was so horrified by what I saw. And he like kind of moved and looked at me and I just like backed out.
Okay.
I could probably go in and get him to come out.
No.
Okay, good. I was like, thank God. I was like, if he says anything other than no, negative 100.
Let's send another victim in.
Gee, no kidding.
We're not doing anything like that. Okay.
Because
not when it's like this moment.
no, he'll run if he sees that. He might try
Good.
to.
Okay. Well,
He's clearly dangerous.
Where's he gonna go?
Hemi says what every officer already knows, and they can't afford to assume that Carlin is unarmed, no matter what the family reports.
Attention residents in the area. Mr. Duffel, the Albuquerque Police Department's a police emergency.
Yep.
Carlin, this is the Albuquerque
I don't
Police
like this.
Department. You need to come.
This kind of shit's for SWAT. Like, you gonna show up and yell at this guy for like an hour or whatever, fine. But like, you got a victim now, dude. Like, I don't like this at all, to be honest. I don't.
Well, and is it their assumption that she's already dead, so they can take their time?
My fear with that is
Probably.
like, is there no a medical professional hasn't said that yet,
Right?
And until I know, like, now I don't mind if you're like coming in the room and like you're finding like parts of her, right? You're like, oh yeah, she's pretty gone. That maybe it slows you down a bit if you know that, okay, she's clearly already deceased. Like, I don't need to be a doctor.
But like, you've seen it as opposed to a frantic caller on the phone who opened the door, freaked out, and closed it.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, because
Gotcha.
I've had people say, oh, this person got cut in half, and I'm like, they had a scrape on their arm. I was like, oh, that's clearly not the case, right? Or again, like, you've had people with the ideations, right, that have said, you know, well, I took a bottle full of medication, and I was like, you took ibuprofen. Like, oh, I don't mean to disparage.
Tummy ache.
So, like, you can't. They're incapable of making sworn statements, and then they're also not medical professionals, so they can't make a determination if she's indeed deceased. So, like, that's why I don't like about it is, like, in the off chance she wasn't, all of this time that you're Uvaldeing it from the outside, like, you have a potential victim dying inside. If he was in there by himself, like, let's say she's in the front yard and he's in there by himself all day long, you're gonna call and do whatever you can. But
yeah,
if there's a chance, you have to go. I think you're I really, it would be the SOP if I was in a police department, that if there is a victim inside the house, you go. Period. Full stop.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not like. Why isn't this more of a hostage rescue than a?
Because imagine
barricaded
person. It's the same thing for a domestic. It's why you kick doors. It's why you put your foot in the door in the domestic.
This is a domestic. I mean, this literally is a domestic.
Yeah, like, you have a reason to. You have all the exigency you need to defend that third party that's in there.
This is a violent domestic.
Yeah. Oh, I just got them
around the back of the
I
house.
just got the
Cops
title.
try to get a better vantage point.
Yeah. Hold this one. Or can you hold this for a sec? So we can try to get good position on it.
Go in the back.
They're coming in the back door.
Clip it.
Stop.
Maybe just hold here.
What's?
I'm trying to think, man.
That's
I think we
weird.
just hold here.
He has like an elevated backyard.
Like a two-tiered.
It's deep on both sides.
Yeah.
I've seen those around here too. A lot of times you get that when the elevation's a little bit weird on like a hillside. We'll do that. I think it helps with drainage too, because a lot of times
but also like
Hemi insists the family
there.
did everything
if
possible
he runs
to
out the
avoid-
back, where's he gonna go? He's gonna climb that wall.
Yeah,
like
maybe.
Just kind of fast forwarding here while they do the stand.
No, he's there, but just come on. We just heard some noise on the garage, like someone talking, possibly from inside.
You heard it, right? Yeah, by the garage.
They're taking their time.
We both hear it. It's coming. Police! You have eyes? Oh, he's right there in the doorway. He's in the doorway. Yeah. Yeah, he's right here in the doorway.
40 mic Mike. To the junk.
He's up.
Or the face.
Hey, move your vehicle up.
This is why we're friends. You hear my inside voice.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep coming. Keep coming. Right here. Stop. Stop.
What are we doing?
All right, he's naked, covered in blood. Crawl towards us. Come on out. Hey, Justin, I'll take over command.
I don't think he's gonna grow
You want
up.
to stop your rifle? What's this name?
Dude, the variation in police equipment here is blowing
Hey,
my
Arlen.
mind.
I know.
This is enough to make your head spin. Like, these are this is some deputy shit. Normally,
Is
I'm
that
like
his body? Is his body camera on his belt?
That's 100% his body camera.
It is, and it's not even pointed forward. It's
No.
to the side.
It's pointed at the other officer right now.
Yep, he's getting that crotch shot.
Wow.
Hey, Albuquerque Police Department, okay? I need you to crawl towards us, okay?
I'm jealous of his.
Carlin is either unwilling or unable to comply, which leaves the police with only one option.
Okay, so listen, if we're going to step up and take him into custody...
Did you say pop him?
I mean, if he's naked and got nothing in his hands, and you run up at him at this point, I mean...
Look at that.
Ideally, the guy with the blue gloves does it, as opposed to, like, homeboy we're watching right now with 0 gloves, but someone should.
Not a complicated equation.
I gotta go back to back with the deal. Hold up. Stand up.
There's no help for me.
No?
No. What are we going to do, Thunder?
We're going to get you some help, bud.
There is no help for me. I've already died.
The officers aren't sure how to respond to that declaration,
Pretty
but
fair.
there are more urgent concerns to deal with at the moment.
How many do I have with you? You got 4 behind you, including...
We have not cleared this house yet. Oh my god. I mean, it's almost grounds for a lawsuit, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Like, they sued Uvalde and they got away with it. I know it wouldn't have changed anything, but like, my dog.
When you go in, you're going to step on you.
I'm going to move our wheel forward so we...
Threats await them inside. However, nothing is going to grow.
Okay, they find the lady. They're like, oh my god. He throws up because he's like, I can't believe we waited so long. She was in there by herself. This all could have happened while we were standing out there. She could have died horrible death while we stood out there and yelled.
Crime scene.
That's why I threw up.
All right?
Come on. Put our big boy pants on.
While the police do
officers.
their best to respond to each other's needs, they also have in custody the man who has the answers to who may have caused this murder.
How is he still here? Search incident to arrest should have taken that long. And like, he should be in a Sally port by now. Like, what are we doing?
Is he at least in cuffs?
Yeah, I think he's in cuffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? I see all of you.
You see all of us?
Yeah.
What does that look like? He's got one.
We see you. You are. All over.
Let's get him in the car. Come on.
Yeah. You apply a tourniquet to his right leg.
When Tammy speaks with investigators, she reveals that this isn't the first time they've had to get the police involved.
Crazy.
When he had one of his episodes way back when he was first really bad, he was pounding on his chest. This is what got him locked up in the Mayo Clinic. He had disappeared for 7 hours in the car, and there was a silver alert put out on him, and that was when we realized that he's bad.
Indeed, there is still a tweet the Gilbert, Arizona Police Department put up from 2020, looking for the...
I hurt myself, the more I got hurt.
But
Said when she was talking to Connie last week that she said Carlin's not doing that good. He's been having some episodes, and she said, "Well, what do you mean?" And she said he's been waking up at night really anxious. He would never harm a fly in real life.
Clearly, that's not true. Anyways, people having deteriorating minds like this, I mean, it does happen. I'm not going to give... No, I am going to give the cops kind of a hard time here. It is your job. It is what you get paid to do. If you're squeamish or faint of heart, or don't get me wrong, there's some terrible things that you will see at the job. Go throw up once you're done. Or go have your little panic attack, or like your sense of uncertainty, like when you're done. Like, you have to... Like, dude, if doctors did that when they had a patient rolling in and needed care right then and there, it'd be completely unacceptable. Same thing for like a firefighter. Oh man, that fire looks hot. Oh man, we're gonna have to put that fire out. Let's yell at it first. Like, come on, man.
Well, there's times you've got to turn your humanity off.
That's kind of what I mean.
You kind of have to switch it off.
And
get the
like,
job done. Get everything.
Yeah.
Go to jail. Let's get to hospital. Let's do whatever we got to do. Throw up later. Have your breakdown later.
And yeah, like I'll be honest. I have things that upset me to this day that I went and saw and experienced, whatever. But like in the moment, the job gets done very efficiently, and it needs to. But like for the sake of the victims, right here, I'll complain about that. It is a short stick. It's totally a messed up situation, and I feel for them on that. But like, you gotta sack up and do your job. I already took my points away. Yeah, I'm at negative 54.2. I'll give him another -3 for throwing up. Negative 57.20. You can thank Juan for the 20. A husband beater. Oh. This officer? Is this police officer? This is police. I think this is us. Bill, pray for us, Bill.
They don't like this anymore, do they? That's why women want other women now.
Because in her state, she is going to try and fight us. You know that, just like we do.
And you're arrested.
I feel like we got donors.
She seems fun.
I'm sure she did nothing wrong.
Their minds.
Free my girl.
I talked to that officer. She was about a sentence away from getting a DUI.
What?
On September 2nd, 2022, officers responded to a domestic disturbance between a wife and a husband. Apparently, the officers had to deal with the suspect a few hours prior. She was involved in an accident fueled by road rage. The officer on scene described her as behaving in a disorderly, uncooperative manner.
Didn't take her to jail.
And she wasn't in custody. Exactly.
Bruh. There is a pissed off person somewhere that's having to deal with this lady.
It was ultimately determined an accident, and she was let go from the scene, and now her husband had to deal with her.
So, we have not found her yet.
We're going to give a +1 to the commenter.
Wow.
I'm going to say narrator. You know what? I'm going to give him a +20. Why not? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I figure I'd come by and ask you some questions. Where does she usually drink at?
Drink at?
I'm thinking Blind Pig. I don't know. She brought home some food. I mean, I can check it.
Look at this,
Where was that from?
Jeep.
Where was it from?
Yeah.
The food?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's Blind Pig.
Yeah,
garage is less
take a look.
cluttered
She
than
might
mine,
would. 5974. Speaking to the husband,
I don't know about that.
Drinks a
That Jeep runs about as good as your truck, though.
Yeah, my truck runs good. My truck just doesn't have AC. Actually, my truck runs really well, actually.
Oh, man. It's weak.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I sent a car over to Blind Pig anyway, just in case. Is her phone still dead, to the best of your knowledge, probably?
Is he still dead?
Still dead, probably.
That's killing me right now.
Okay, so she has the phone here.
Is this the Carolinas?
Here.
What was this at again?
Georgia.
You don't have like
It's Georgia.
on my vehicle on there. I have an app where you can kind of track
Them
it.
peachy boys.
Like that.
Athens PD.
Or is that her car? Okay.
He put that PD part in there with the emphasis.
They sound like deputies, but they're city.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Does she have any local?
Sippities.
I know there's a lot going on right now, but I'm trying to.
They're PDs.
Layout.
Yeah. He's just interviewing husband here. Long ass interview. Oh, here she goes.
Well, there she is.
Did you see anything happen tonight, or hear anything?
I just been supported, but I didn't see anything.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate
Is
that.
the boyfriend or what?
Neighbor, I think.
Sancho?
Yeah, this beer.
Oh, she just parked in.
I gotcha. That's very good of you.
Hey, man. Yeah, if you want to go, come back by my car real quick and we can talk.
It's kind of close.
I just got off the phone.
She's directly behind you.
I got
With
you.
her scissors.
Yeah, so we'll go up right over here. So what's going on?
So there's this. I've been in intensive therapy for like 2 weeks. There's been like documentation of this. Apparently, I don't know. I feel like there's a blow up. I feel like
He's doing a very good job of interviewing. Like, he's not talking over her or anything like that. He's just like letting her talk. He's like, well, he literally all he said was what's going on, and he's just letting her do the rest. It's pretty good interviewing. That sounds simple, but a lot of times like you'll get impatient and be like, what the fuck, like get it out of you. But he's pretty good. At it. Did he hit you?
Is that because of what's been going on in your head a little
have
bit?
any
Or
injuries?
what do you think?
is that what he said?
Did it cause you pain?
I'm just asking. I'm just wondering what you think.
The way she said that was
Is that what he
red
said?
flag.
So she arrives.
She's full of red flags.
So she arrives back home. What happens?
Well, I had left with my neighbor because we were gonna go see, and then I saw her coming down the road. She came into the garage. I let her go inside, and then I come into the kitchen, and she's just yelling at me. And she's throwing stuff all around, and then, you know, she's just yelling and screaming, and I don't. The thing is like, she was on medication with a psychologist. Okay, she decided to come off the medication.
Lithium.
Oh, shocking.
She believes Big Pharma is like the enemy.
Lithium.
Then she starts to.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not. You nailed it.
Supposedly FDA approved clinical treatments. And about 3 weeks.
I shouldn't be laughing.
And it's just got crazy, man.
FDA approved, huh? That must mean it's good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's.
Apparently it wasn't until fucking stop taking it.
That also doesn't help.
It can be lovely.
Yeah, the problem it's good enough to make you think you're all better.
It's just a completely different person.
I don't
Stop taking it.
know what to do.
Well, that's when people like us step in and try and find some solutions for everybody.
The solution's always jail if we're there. Just understand.
There you
go.
Just know
Come on.
that.
There is no other solution.
How did this get poured on you exactly?
She just. No, the first one she just did like this over my head.
Okay.
Poured water on him without his consent. Caused mild discomfort.
Okay. And the next one she shook up and just did like that. And
Cry about it.
Did it hit you?
I mean,
not the drink, but the can itself.
I think so.
Oh, he's trying to articulate the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
There's no harm done to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh.
But it was in your direction, though. Okay. All right. And I know it seems like we're going to be kind of doing semantics here, but for me, it really changes a lot of things. So y'all are married, correct? How long have y'all been married? Well, how long have y'all been living together, I should say?
It's called 40 Mike.
6 years. We've been together 7.
Okay. Have y'all, I know you said there was some problems before. Have y'all ever called law enforcement, or is this a first time where we're out at your...
This is the first.
Okay.
And the only reason why I've done this...
Press X for doubt.
I've dealt with this before, you know what I'm saying? But usually she can just go to bed.
And tonight it seems to just, we're keeping going.
She's rebuking.
So I know you said the puppy's out. Is there any way he can get put up? So you
Oh,
can
I just
show me
got
the
the
area where
reference.
this happened
Damn,
at?
you need
We're
to
in the house.
chill.
I haven't even talked to him yet. I haven't even talked to him.
It's funny that an officer of the law would just assume that.
No, I'm not assuming it. I'm just wondering because you just said you were going through intensive therapy. That's only why I asked. I'm not assuming anything. I apologize for saying that. So why don't you feel safe? I'm here to help you. That's why I'm here.
He's saying all the right things.
I promise.
Because he could do stuff to me and hide it. He knew I would hide it from his parents forever. And
What does he do?
The abuse. So
Is it physical, mental?
all of it. Physical, mental, and I decided
Describe it.
with my therapist today.
Because I need the elements of the
it
offense.
wasn't gonna go any further, and I don't think that I have no choices and well-being. And the fact that I hate being married to him isn't a crime.
No.
Get a divorce.
You can't call the fucking police on me for it.
Is that why he called us today? I guess I'm just trying to understand what got us out here. You know what I mean?
So what I feel he called you because I think that he thinks that I'm just still willy-nilly drinking already, and all the time. I mean, I would love to
Lithium
do
plus alcohol
a
is a great
sobriety
combination.
I can see it through the glass window then. But you got to get out of here and anything.
Oh my God.
You got a bug on your shoulder.
Bill has already rolled his eyes. I'm going to say
It's up,
approximately
it's up.
15
It's up.
times.
No, I don't like it.
You might be a little low.
So have you guys talked about getting a divorce or anything like
Yeah,
that?
actually, this intensive therapy.
I do appreciate what he's doing, at least.
Hey, I think they've already kind of sussed out, like, she already got in a confrontation earlier today in an accident, right? And he's clearly avoiding saying the truth, which is she probably hit him. And so he's just stalling. Like, hey, dog, do I got an offense or nah? And he's waiting.
Well, she clearly wants to talk, so he's asking good, open-ended questions to allow her to talk.
Yeah.
So when they do come down to their final decision, there's no getting around it.
Yeah, it won't sound coerced. He's also not like skip 10 minutes, but yeah, no kidding. But the I think that he's doing a very good job of just kind of letting her
Be
talk.
like, yeah, she's crazy. Like,
she is crazy.
Right.
Well, that's not. You're an individual, which you and your therapist talked about. Boundaries, you know, that you didn't.
I mean, if you want drinking kombucha, even though I'm in intensive therapy to work out what it is. Thank you.
She just say she's drunk off kombucha.
I am not.
Allegedly.
I am not.
It's a lot of kombucha.
You see him look over like, someone please help me.
All right, if you want to just hang out right here, I'll be right back, okay?
Oh.
So at this time, if you would to stand up for me.
Uh-oh.
And you'll place your hands behind your back, palms out, thumbs up.
Oh my God. For what?
It's going to be simple battery family violence.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
For the drink.
For what drink?
For throwing it.
He threw stuff at me today. I have video of him throwing stuff at me.
Where's your
government assisted vacation?
Where's your phone at? Do not yell at me. Do not yell at me. Where's your phone? Just relax. Relax.
If you're wanting to show me something, where's your phone and I'll grab it.
Is it inside?
That makes me happy.
No, you're not going up there.
Oh. She gonna start fighting?
Is she not under arrest? We're not searching.
It's crazy that they let her talk for
But we have to
25 minutes.
Yeah.
I understand.
And never mentioned that once.
We're going to check.
Why is she not in the car?
Sit down. All right. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna knock out the ABR real quick, and then I'm gonna get some more information. I appreciate you transporting for me. Yes, sir.
They kind of hoed him.
No. Yeah,
That's a supplement.
But just the physical and mental abuse. She didn't really elaborate much on all of it. But I guess earlier today, when she was going to therapy, the husband said that he needed therapy as well. But then, like, calls her crazy for going. And then they talked about getting a divorce earlier. But
yeah, that's what I think he's on Santos. That's probably what prompted the DUI thing.
yeah. But that, I mean, other than that, nothing.
Appreciate your help. You've
Yeah,
been doing more in zone 10 than 14 tonight. You're going.
She
throwing shade. He's like, bro, you've been helping me more than anybody else. This is probably somebody else's beat. They're having to work this shitty domestic and they beat.
Just about down. So
I talked to his mother.
He's a great man.
Gotcha.
That MDC was giving me trouble.
They're talking message proof of him apologizing.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the determination.
You are taking the crown.
Flung this at
They're mine.
Where's is it gonna tell me?
Sir, I want to say,
Sam.
What do you think about this incident?
Oh, is
Comment
it?
below. If you
Shout out
Simple
to them.
battery.
Shout out to them for finding it out. They had PC. I'm gonna go ahead and give them. I'm gonna do +5 for police here. So we have gotten all the way to the low number of negative 52.20 for police.
0.20.
We're getting there. We haven't had a deputy call in a minute here. This is Providence Police. Hey, this is just more chances for us to win it back, right?
It just seems like the deputies are not doing any work.
You know what? I'm
Sitting on their butts.
gonna -9 deputies for not being on any of these calls. We're at -10 for deputies now.
There we go.
everybody's at the house.
Laziness.
6 guarded.
Oh my God! Did you hear that scream? Oh my God! That's what we call exigency.
Everybody out of the house. Everybody's out of the house. Watch out. 6 guarded.
Full blooders. Oh, he's gonna run with his pants by his knees.
Get him out. Everybody out of the house. Get everybody to the street. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Come on, get him. Come on, come on. Go. Is everybody out? Everybody down for? I did. I need some. Is there anybody?
What is going on? Is it burning?
Oh, it's on fire.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Who's outside? Back up.
That's
That's
a
on
big
fire.
Get to the street.
That went from like. Oh, that's a multi-building fire. Oh no, same building. Never mind. You just turn around.
Food for thought.
I can't believe the smoke alarms work.
Yeah.
They still got battery. They got enough battery to go beep.
That caught me. That caught me like a right hook. I didn't see go. Right in the giggle switch. I was about to be educational too.
Yeah, food for thought.
Stop.
God dang
Fucking one. So anytime I'm not a firefighter. However, what I do know is when there is a fire.
Yeah, you're not gay.
Exactly. Happily married. My parents know each other. When you open up a door in a structure fire, you're actually introducing more oxygen to the fire. So you can, you can get it to burn. Emu is all disappointed. Be
so
careful.
Just hold the door closed.
Yeah, no,
those people
not
stay
that.
in there.
Not that. No, just limit how
and
much.
Just
you're
let them know
opening
you're slowing the fire down.
Yeah. Also, like you can do like the your fire extinguisher from outside the structure to at least get it to slow down the fire before you open it up. It's a good idea.
Just throw a blanket over it, bro.
Not a terrible idea if you have a fire.
Smother
blanket.
it.
Yeah, smother it.
Anyone left upstairs? My man. My man, come on. Come on. Watch out. Watch out. It's all right. Get outside. Go. Get fresh air. You're good. Is everybody out?
Downstairs.
There's
Bro, check or don't check. Should or get off the pot. Is somebody inside?
Getting his fire extinguisher.
That I think that building's gonna go pretty quick.
Dude, no kidding.
He's gonna just leave.
I'm a firefighter.
I'm a firefighter. That is going. I bet this was a cigarette. Let's open another door.
Imagine a firefighter actually getting to be on scene with a fire.
Finally have your time to shine.
Let's go. Anybody else up there? Is anybody else up there?
Nice crack.
Are you sure? How old is he?
Good on this police officer for not trusting those people. Go in there and make sure. Bro, ripping people out of showers doesn't matter.
Yep.
Is anybody up here? Brothers, please, anybody up here?
Good job.
Brothers, please.
Kick it. There we go. I'm watching this left camera. You got you doing stuff.
Not letting people go back into structures.
Yeah.
Get in? Yeah, I just broke the door down. Nobody's answering. Come on. Bring your light. I got you. Brothers, please.
Look at all these fire hazards on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Who else here? Take him up. Who else is here? Come on. Let's go.
Dog out. Like, at what point in time did you not think it was a good idea to go?
Let's go.
Shit pisses me off, though.
Go. I got it.
Just like have a single shred of self-preservation, please.
Nah.
Could be a drill.
Now, what'll piss me off if these kids were there by themselves and there wasn't an adult and they were just freaked out. So, of course, they stayed in the house because they're kids.
Yeah.
Bro.
You never know.
There would be some phone calls happening and some state agencies getting involved. I'd be so pissed.
It's okay.
Shout out to these guys. Animals.
It's okay. It's okay.
Cop 364.
It's all right. Get out of here.
Sheriff Mansfield Police Department.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
All right, get him quiet, man.
No.
Oh, these all nosy people just want to see what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My comment was, so glad the firefighters made scene on time. Oh, wait. Comment.
The real heroes
Seems
will be
not
here in
safe,
about an hour.
dude.
Yeah, there's a big fire in it.
She's a missing juvenile.
You gotta go back in for my cat.
Where was this?
Providence.
Rhode Island?
I'm guessing Rhode Island.
Yeah, it's the only
Bro,
Providence I know
The
of.
fire truck only has
In the car?
Yeah, it's definitely Rhode
car
Island.
like 6 miles. Which state's
Ah.
tiny?
Oh, there they are.
There they are.
Heroes.
Building's clear.
Go ahead, and I'm going to give a solid 20 because they multiple times went back inside and did not trust people. Yeah, it's totally clear. Yeah, it's fine. No, they went and booted doors in. They put in work. I'll give them a plus 20 here. So we are at negative 32.20 for PD. Shout out to Providence. You guys are just crushing it today. I won't send firefighters because they would never do positive work. What?
A bunch of people with masks came in and shut your store down.
On September 8, 2023, officers with the Special Investigations Unit executed a search warrant at the Circle K gas station as part of an ongoing investigation in which several non-fatal drug overdoses had occurred in the area surrounding the store. The officers promptly detained the employees before conducting the search.
Right here. Is there?
Nope. Who's us? Everybody out.
My wife just went into the bathroom.
Okay, we'll take care of her. I've got her.
Kicking the door.
Close one.
Get off the toilet.
My dog. That's not a handcuffing position, but whatever. I'm here for it.
You're coming this way? You're being detained right now?
So I guess they did a buy here, is my guess. They had good intel. It's kind of a wicked tattoo.
Or they just had enough of those drug overdose victims to
Right now we're just standing
positively ID these
Alright, stand up,
people.
employee, you need to leave. Okay, is there
she
anything
washed her
that's gonna
hands.
poke me, stick me, hurt me at all?
He said he also she washed her hands.
Phone number to call the store manager for the next shift.
Make them comfy.
I'd like to do it.
That's fine.
In my buzz, I have to have my daughter drive me because I just smoked a blunt. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Got my car.
You're fine. No, that's fine.
Because I'm like flipping
I
out.
don't want to give you too much info right now. I know you work here. Don't go in.
I wouldn't go in, not unless you want to go in
not yet.
handcuffs.
Not yet.
So this is what happened. Patrol guys were here.
Bro, I'd be gone. All right, bye.
Yeah. See you.
Patrol guys, there was a guy that locked himself in the bathroom of the warrant. While we were here, a bunch of people with masks came in and shut your store down. That's what we know.
What the f? And I'm like,
The warrant before being searched.
That, boys and girls, is what a narcotics officer looks like.
Yes. Yep.
If you see
That-
somebody like this,
That indeed is.
you know you done fucked up.
that's just got my mind just really blown.
Bro,
Move your hand.
So
thoughts and prayers
we
for this
had
lady's knees.
suspicion of Joanne and something, but I didn't know what. and she was like having issues with like.
Yeah, they were struggling.
Nodding when I first started.
Not a shoelace in sight.
She would be nodding like she was on something.
Okay.
Nice to see you here.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
Well, under the circumstances.
Yeah.
He said, "Nice to meet you." That's good.
When did you start?
I don't remember right now. My mind's blank. I think it's like my ninth.
Blank.
My ninth day. I have like a couple days off in between. This is my ninth workout.
Thank you for the super chat.
Have you worked with her before? Did you notice anything odd at all? Did you have people coming in just to see her?
No, we have.
Okay. What do we get?
Found several baggies of fentanyl and wads of cash in Joanne's bag.
Ooh,
when interrogated,
shit.
she refused to answer any questions.
Smart. Top tier suspecting.
There's more wrapped in the baggies. Hold on.
Oh, that'll pop positive. Yeah.
And it's here. Let's. Can you put this somewhere? Keep track of it. It's gonna be hers.
My girl's selling fentanyl, and all she can get is a Steve Madden bag. You ain't doing it right, girlfriend. Come on now.
I mean, food costs a lot of money these days.
That's true.
Tyler, can you go through the money and make sure that it is all? Because there's.
I like how they
baggies
sell
wrapped up
these
in the money.
baggies with little weed and marijuana leaves.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll throw off the cops.
That's branding.
Yep.
That'll throw off the cops. Wow.
How much money is supposed to be?
That's a lot of singles.
Bro, she's getting paid in ones. Rough.
Maybe she's making
That's her other job.
Stop. Got 3 jobs. Slinging dope, working a gas station, stripping.
This wallet?
Well, it's just a pole in some dude's living room.
To the detention center. Her daughter, who had come to pick her up, was informed of the situation by a
That's
concerned
sugar daddy
officer.
Alright, so I told y'all I'll keep y'all in the loop. So
Drug dealer behavior.
Yeah. Found some customers?
I have questions.
Alright, search warrant. And
For the Circle K itself.
kind of.
Kind of like that. Okay.
Your mother-in-law was the target.
My mother. Okay. That's my mother. Yeah.
Mother?
Yeah.
Mother-in-law. Some of it looks like it's gonna
Can
be.
am I able to tell her I love her or anything? I won't touch her or anything like
In
that.
jail?
No, I think they're loading her up and getting her out of here. From what I saw, and also, and
I'll search it. Yeah, I got in and I was like.
Bro.
I'm okay. Just leave me alone.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah, bro.
just need a little space. So I had to.
Well, he's straight mad. He's like, I tried to comfort you. What is this? You rebuff my comfort arm? Come on now.
Take in.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be hugged by a
It was
skeleton either.
reported
That's
that the
not very
officers
comforting.
located 16 individual bags, 8 containing fentanyl and 8 containing methamphetamines from the 48-year-old's purse.
Diversifying her investments.
Mm-hmm.
At the store, and at that time you said.
Whew.
Yikes.
48.
Okay, so she was using her supply. That's why she couldn't make any money.
Did we just start watching like a horror film? Like that's got to be a mask, right?
I tell you that we do have ways of talking about.
Amphetamine within.
Oh God!
Wow.
They picked the worst picture.
That's unfortunate.
Intent to distribute within
I would sue for that
1,000
picture.
feet of a church and sale.
Within
You have no
1,000 feet of a
chance.
church is an offense? Wait a minute.
But that's your best client. What are you talking about?
Sale, manufacture, or delivery of fentanyl within 1,000.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, within 1,000 feet of it. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
This was
Or
police.
they just have like a class that's like churches, schools, whatever.
This is police, right, Keith?
Probably protected places. Yep, it is police.
Okay, we're gonna get some more points back. I'll do 5. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, they had the warrant and everything. I'll do +5. I'm gonna give another -5 to deputies for still refusing to do police work.
So Stinker, you are right. That is a rough 48. Holy crap.
We are at -28.20 on the Police.
John C goes, "Can I pet that dog?"
Stop! Y'all need to chill. I bet that dog.
Pet that dog.
Oh, we got State Boys.
A Tennessee woman.
Wait,
Louisiana.
Is this?
Yeah. Start at -10 because it's Louisiana.
Yeah, -10. -10 right off the bat.
Yeah.
We are at -11 for State Boys so far. Also, this is like discount State Boys. Look.
On this episode of State.
Like, it's like, this is like, did they come first or second? I wonder. How old is this channel, I think? I mean, it's got 40K subs.
Boys, a Tennessee woman encounters the Louisiana
State Boys,
Police.
not State Boys.
Something is not adding up.
I think the other one has
what
more.
will the troopers find?
This is why they can't get more viewers. That's a weird narration.
Yeah, I was gonna
Sounds
say
like
it's time to AI that narrator.
Sounds like that Family Guy old man.
Yes.
The one.
We're looking for some steak, boys.
Stop! Clip it. Clip it. Somebody go get him. Is this a rosary?
It looks like a lanyard. Oh, it might be.
It's a Mardi Gras necklace, dude.
With the cross on it?
Louisiana.
She got them beads.
Mm-hmm.
The State Boys.
She was within 1,000 feet of a church.
The narrator also wrote this. And performed it.
I'm gonna give a +1 to narration. Just for this
For
song.
the State Boys, 'cause the State Boys don't pay. It's growing on me. It's growing on me a lot.
Like
Henry Bartholomew Johnson. HBJ Studios.
HBJ Studios, let's go.
Louisiana State Police, multiple sheriff officers, and city police.
Sarah said -20. Dan
Yeah,
said
when are we
he
getting a theme song?
We do need a theme. We need a musician.
Oh my goodness. This
I mean, we got the Josh can't stop himself from shitting song, but that's about it.
Stopped a 2015 Ford F-150 traveling on I-59 in Pearl River, Louisiana for simple traffic violations. The trooper then made contact with the driver, 23-year-old Emily Huckabee, and asked her what brings her down.
Damn, that's a rough 23.
Mm-hmm. Her I would have believed for 48.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a nice truck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta look closer to it.
Hey, how you doing? He's friendly? I can let him smell me?
Oh, look at Doggo.
Okay, let it go.
Let's get off the interstate. Let's pull in this rock parking lot.
I'm gonna give the suspect a +1 for having a nice dog.
A friendly one.
Yeah.
Right here at the end of this
Yeah.
ramp,
Woo!
take a right, okay?
Can you pet that dog? Dude, this song Lollipop, but replace it with OnlyCops. OnlyCops, OnlyCops, OnlyCops.
All right, that's much better.
You do like
your
a
insurance
cuff
on you?
click.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the Lil Wayne song.
Oh, that'd be much better. You were right.
Is that one? Am I out of the loop on this? Okay.
A couple of reasons I'm stopping him. One,
Yeah, you'll have to look it up.
When you jam on the brakes, it's all.
I'll be that.
And then also, whenever you came past me, you jumped into that
That's
right
the
lane.
candy
you
shop.
got right up on that vehicle for
Lollipop.
And then
No,
once you got
Lil
up,
Wayne
you went over to
has a lollipop song. 50 Cent has the Candy Shop song.
Oh, well, he said lollipop in the
What'd you hurry today?
50 Cent one, too.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
does.
lick my lollipop.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. A Lil
I
Wayne
like
is
the
kinda-
50 Cent
It's
one.
right outside New Orleans.
Yeah.
But my family's there, so.
Okay, like a
I'm
city?
done to
Yeah,
catch
Lil Wayne one's a lot more
only
explicit.
It's called
I'm just reading the
Yes, it
lyrics.
is.
Yeah, a lot more explicit.
Yes,
We're
yes,
pretty
it is.
explicit.
Nothing, my family just invited me out there. We're just going there for the
We just have to save it for like midstream.
So how long?
Where we played our theme song.
How long you staying in Meadow? All right. Where is? How do you say it?
Hollenwald.
Where is that?
It's like an hour from. If Nashville's like here, it's like an hour southwest.
Okay.
I can hear the amount of teeth she has left. It's starting to stress me out now.
How many hours is that from here?
From here it's probably about 4 or 5.
Okay, that's it. No, that's not too bad.
No sleeve with finger tattoos is a weird
It's
flex.
about 4 hours from there.
Like north?
Look at that now.
If you go east.
Okay, I guess. All right.
This is
Hey,
definitely
you
a
would rather go
rosary
vacation
now.
there than over here?
Yeah.
She's
it
coming
is.
from the church that we're buying at that Circle K.
My mom, my dad, my sister, her boyfriend of like 9 years.
Okay.
And they're bringing my best friend Paige because I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah. They're coming from where?
Florida.
What part?
Citrus County. About an hour from Tampa.
Okay. You want a vacation down there?
I hate Florida. I just
No?
moved out of there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where y'all
yeah.
gonna stay at while y'all down here?
I have no idea. They made all the plans. They just sent me an address.
Oh, jeez. You just gotta show up?
Yeah.
Where's all your stuff?
I have a bag in the back.
Okay. Oh.
That's a lot of questions.
Okay. All right. It's just you and your doggy. What's his name?
Oakley.
Oakley? How old is he?
His name's
Going
Oakley.
It's like a puppy.
I know.
He's friendly?
Yeah.
What is he? Is he mixed? Yeah.
So like animals are allowed.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Probably about
Why were you?
7.
No, how long you been driving today?
That's a lot of questions.
On the other side, I put my
What was she
in the
pulled over
back
for?
because it has, like,
State
a lip in it.
interdiction,
So,
guys.
like, I was worried, like,
That's probably what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and take another point away from the suspect because she's answering too many of these.
if it's low, I'd rather it be in the back. So it does get a little, not trying to
Is
make
that
an
an alignment or
excuse.
something?
Yeah, it's very bad. Because why else would the other tire on the other
Yeah.
side don't do that?
I got you.
So there's something wrong with my shock or something.
Yeah. Okay. You don't know where exactly the Airbnb is?
No, sir.
All right. And then it,
They're brand new one.
A real low profile car.
Legal in her vehicle. And checking her criminal history in the NCIS database, the trooper then talked to Emily again and asked her, is there anything illegal in her vehicle?
Oh, listen to this guy do a true crime podcast. I want to do like Tales of the Bayou with him.
We're gonna reach
Amazing.
out. We're gonna reach out and do a long form video
Yes.
essay with this guy.
Are we?
I would love it.
is your truck still running? Does your dog need AC?
No, I wrote the window down.
Bill's rethinking his life decisions.
I think my internet just went out.
With the family. Who booked it on there?
My mom.
I lost the satellites.
Florida, you said?
I haven't seen him in a while because I moved to Tennessee.
How long you been living in Tennessee?
Oh no.
I moved there about December.
Was this thing?
Rolling
No?
Stone.
Like any type of narcotics?
No.
Bazookas? Terrorists? Anything like that? Nothing? Yeah.
Pipe bombs.
Would you have knowledge if somebody put in to do it? Read it, make sure you understand it. If you have any questions on this form, I can answer those questions. By you signing this form, you're giving me permission to search your vehicle, okay?
He's going with consent to search?
No. The answer is no.
If she says no, like...
And what if I don't get free?
You do have, that's what I was getting at next. You do have the right to refuse the consent. That's completely up to you, okay? That's just the next step we'll take. So if you want to read it, if you don't want to read it, that's fine. Either way, it's up to you.
I'm going to refuse.
Okay, all right.
Good job. Give her a point.
Plus 10. We're at
Yeah.
plus 11 for refusing a consent to search.
Yeah.
That's
Give me
solid.
one once I put this up.
That is
Yeah, take your little paper back to your car.
Now, if he stopped for whatever registration or some crap, he's saying he's now going to have to do something else. Like, how long has this stop taken?
Is it unreasonable at this point?
Don't get me
Yes.
wrong. Interdiction, whatever. It's these state boys. I get it. But
Because what
else
gave him-
administratively are you going to go with, you know?
Yeah, but what even gave him the idea to ask for consent?
Yeah. I have beef now. This is now a fishing. Now, is she methy? Is she methany? For sure.
Who
But, like,
cares?
if you don't have anything in plain view, you don't smell anything, like, you got to let this one go.
After refusing the search, the other troopers that arrived to the scene has a
Had a
K9
dog.
named
Of
Reason
course he had a
to
dog.
assist in
No,
the
of
traffic
course he's a
stop.
dog.
Okay. We're at negative 16 for state.
All right, look, this trooper here,
I hate
this
this.
trooper Fandle, he has a Louisiana State Police narcotics detection K9, okay? We're gonna run he's gonna run the dog around your vehicle, okay? He's gonna come talk to you. Is there anything in your car that would harm the animal or anything?
No, just my
It's your
dog.
How you doing, ma'am? My name's Trooper Fennel, work Louisiana State Police.
That's
Listen,
a
I have a
nice- that's a
narcotics
nice
detection
uniform.
K9. Just going to conduct a free air sniff around the...
No hat.
Yeah, no hat.
take off
Interesting.
Sometimes, like,
Oh want to see how bullshit this kid is. Now, is this just a drug sniffing dog? Oh yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is the
look at the good
goodest
boy.
of boys. Amicable sniffing dog.
Has no idea that it's committing official repression.
No kidding, right? I was gonna say the same thing. He's like, he just knows that when his handler makes a gesture, he's supposed to sit.
Yeah.
Let his dog take a piss real quick. My dog.
Yeah, you gotta be able to focus, you know. Oh, look at him, he's efficient.
Now, would this dog?
Megan
I
shit.
wonder if this dog would get distracted by the dog. It doesn't look like he is.
That's what I was wondering.
He looks like he's trucking along though.
They're supposed to train him for that.
Like distractions or whatever.
Yeah, like you have other dogs around him and stuff. And they're practicing.
See, this is a search, dude. This is 100%.
Yeah, that's not. There's nothing free air about that. How free is the air in those tires exactly?
No, that's the
Ain't no
second
way.
time.
That's a third. I'm pretty sure that's the third
hold
time on that side.
I want to see what caused this indication. I call bullshit, dude.
The trooper then explained to Emily the outcome of an open air sniff.
I call bullshit here. Today, OnlyCops.
The dog's like, where's my treat? I did what you said.
Yeah, what the fuck? Give the
I
dog
said
a
what
treat.
you told me.
Okay. Give him a -4 for that.
What'd you say your name was, ma'am?
-20 for the
Emily?
state board.
Right, so
We're
listen,
catching
the
up to
dog
cops.
indicated the presence of source odor coming from your vehicle, okay? So that gives us probable cause. And
Okay, these are kind of goofy uniforms. Never mind, I take it all back. These are kind
Yeah,
of...
the highlighter yellow is not my favorite.
This is weird, dude.
This is kind of terrible.
That's like the trim around the pockets and the shoulders is like what you see that like chrome trim that you buy from AutoZone that people put on like their door handles and shit.
This is also the Louisiana little foot shape here.
Yeah.
On their patch is
It's
kind
a
of goofy.
hey, put some respect on that boot, okay? It's not a foot.
say Louisiana to start, okay? Before we go any anything you say, one will be appointed to represent.
Why are we Mirandizing her?
Haven't even found anything yet.
I don't know. I mean, they already did the search, so who cares?
They also already held her there for way longer than is reasonable for a
We're
traffic
fixing to
stop.
find something you're not supposed to have in your car. 'Cause
Shut your mouth.
the best thing you can do is be honest, 'cause
Shut your
we're
mouth. No, it's not.
Okay.
It does not change the outcome. Okay, free advice. It does not change the outcome of them finding it if you lie about it or not.
Right.
Period. So I hate this line of like that's and again, perfectly okay for cops to lie, right? But legally speaking, that's false. Like it's not the best thing to do.
Now,
Make them find
everything
it.
that we're doing is audio and visually recorded.
Make them find it.
So if you wind up
Make 'em
doing
do their
something
job.
that puts you in front
Yeah.
of a
Tax
judge or
dollars
jury,
before.
this is your chance to help.
He's got a belt mounted
Camera? That's awful.
He said, yeah, just might as well tell us what it is. I have a dog. I have a collar. I have a leash in there. You can put that on there, and we'll take care of it.
Oh man.
What are we doing? I thought the dog hit. Real question for once. Do you think she had the dog in there just in case the stop happened? That's a fascinating idea. She could also claim is unlawfully searched, or if the search because she had in the past thing. Maybe. I don't think she's that smart. That really does seem like a pet.
I think she's actually meeting up with her family.
Yep.
At an Airbnb.
Yeah.
And that's why
Didn't
the
she
dog's
have,
in the car.
like a out-of-state ID? So like,
yes,
you would have your dog with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's holding here.
But
I
do agree that if she had priors in her record, they called the dog immediately.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just don't think that having a dog would affect the sniffing.
I
don't think so either.
Your canines would be trained for. I mean, even just basic dog training is like you train your dog with distractions, including other dogs.
Yeah.
If you're like training them off leash or anything like that, just to make sure they do what they're told, even when there's stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of to give some credence to what Grant's also saying here is, I do think that if this goes to, and it's going to go to court, let's be honest, but like I bet you this is like a 35 to 40 minute stop at this point in time for a misdemeanor. That was probably the disposition.
There's no way this isn't
like an artificially
too
extended
long.
stop. Yeah. But the dog hitting will extend the stop, perfectly like lawful at that point. But like to get the dog there, they did the consent. She refused the consent, so of course he waited on the dog. Like, come on now.
Yours or?
Yeah.
The personal use? What's in there is just what's under the
I'm still trying to get stuff out of her.
I also
search the truck. You're gonna search the truck.
Yeah, no kidding.
So also, like, if they Mirandized her, right, you're Mirandizing her under the assumption that she's now in custody. That's the only reason why you should Mirandize anybody, is that they're in custody, right? But let's say they're preemptively Mirandizing her because they're asking her about elements of the offense, which is going to be her being in possession or not. Their continuing instance to ask her and ask her to repeat it could very easily be turned into coercion, right? Yeah. If they don't tell you, just be done with it and do your job. I don't like this because like, let's say she's like a serial killer or something crazy. Like any of the things that you're doing investigatively can be attacked in court once this goes to a jury. They're going to say, look at all these cops are surrounding her. They asked her to do a consent to search. When she said no, they retaliatorily brought the dog. And even when the dog hit, they're still asking her where the hell. Like, just do the search.
Yep.
Like, there's no reason to like be doing all this back and forth. It also looks really bad on the back end.
They're going to get your information and you'll be here.
Listen, aren't you comfortable putting this collar on her neck?
Does she have a collar on right now?
So look,
I do think it's cool of them to let her take custody.
We're going to get her out. We can put you and that dog in the back seat of his car, okay? If you do anything silly with that dog, you understand what I'm telling you? Yeah, like tell it to attack us. Let it go, anything like that. We don't want to hurt your dog if we're trying as best as we can to take care of it.
That's a fair conversation.
Get her out. Secure you and that
I do
dog.
think it's cool. Now, the fact that they're letting her get the dog and freely go sit in the back seat without being searched or handcuffed lets me to believe, because they don't have PC for anything, right? That they don't have anything yet. I don't understand why Miranda has it. This is weird. Come on, State Trooper. I also don't want
mince people.
This is mince people. Let's be honest.
Come get your boys.
Come get your boys. The other thing I don't like is it demonstrates a lack of understanding of CCP.
Yeah.
And that will absolutely be attacked in the court of law.
Look. The unlock button. Back seat. Make sure the dog goes. I haven't patted her down or anything, so.
Yeah, because she's not in custody. Yeah, we're still not searching the car. Maybe? Yes, maybe? No? Here we go. Okay. Big old duffel bag.
A snuggle nest.
Like I look through all this lady's drawers.
It's just a whole
volume. The troopers searched the vehicle and found approximately 10.58 kilos of a controlled substance.
Wow, that's a lot.
Emily is placed under arrest for possession with the intent to distribute 500 grams or more of a Schedule 2 controlled substance.
Schedule 2?
I mean,
what initiated the stop?
Let me
Just waving, speeding, whatever.
Oh shit! Hold on. Where are we at?
Okay.
19 minutes. Hold on. I'm just
Oh no! I mean, we don't have to. It's just
it was probably a misdemeanor at least. She's moving. Wait.
Right, look, this time you're being placed under arrest, okay? For the meth. Is that all that's in there? Actually,
Meth is scheduled too.
Okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law.
That's federal, is it?
That's gotta be good.
If you cannot afford a hire lawyer, then be appointed to represent you before your question. It's not your time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand that?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Is that all
I'm gonna
that's
only take 2 more points away
Sure.
as opposed to 5 more points
Nothing
away for
else?
how this went down because it was.
No, I'm talking about
We're gonna
short
say negative 27.
Does that all belong
for
to you?
Stadies. That's a good pop. I've never found that much drugs in my life.
Meth, cocaine, fentanyl, Vicodin.
That's all
Adderall,
Schedule
that's,
2?
That's all Schedule 2. Yeah. How's fentanyl only scheduled? I guess it's got medical
I know that.
applications.
In
Yeah.
an interview with
Meanwhile, marijuana is Schedule 1. Let's
Emily
go.
later pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute and possession with the intent to distribute a quantity of amphetamines. In an
Steroids
interview
are
with the
Schedule 3.
trooper, Emily told the troopers that she was paid $8,000 for the delivery of the controlled substance. On October 12, 2023, Emily Huckabee was sentenced to 30 months in federal prison.
Some good looking
You
meth.
call me a method to them guys? No. I swear to God.
They were asking if you tested it, but we don't test that stuff.
Why?
Fentanyl.
So,
Why don't you
Fentanyl
test
kills.
yeah.
So we don't want to get exposed to any of that. Like so.
That's whatever. Good pop. Good on them.
So I went and read the comments.
Yeah.
A ton of the comments are like, no way she's moving that much in just a routine stop. Somebody dropped a line. This was a coordinated stop.
Maybe.
I don't know, dude.
That's a lot, though.
That's
That is
a
a
lot.
lot. Like that is not a arbitrary amount. Like that is she's moving weight.
Yeah. That's crazy.
LMPD, Louisville PD, Louisville Metro. This is our people.
Louisville.
Oh, Louisville.
This is
sorry.
Louisville.
Louisville. What's so
Louisville.
the S is silent?
It's
Yes.
no. I mean, technically, it's not like our Louisville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ours is like Lewis and Clark Louisville. This
Oh,
is like
Louis.
King Louis.
Yeah,
This is
I
like
got
King
it.
Louisville.
Louisville. There you go. Louisville.
This is French.
Oh, it's French. As opposed to Lewis
Yeah.
and Clark, which is I guess
You're right.
British.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's LEW versus LOUIS.
Yes.
I know that's a lot of letters. A lot of vowels put together.
Too many letters hurt Josh's brain.
Dog, it's like after like the first 2 explanations, my eyes just like glazed over.
Yeah.
My brain
I
cells
saw
started
it.
to go.
I saw you having a
commit
tiny
Sudoku.
seizure.
I was like,
It was-
So this is a person with a gun. Oh, bro, he grabbed him like a man. Good boy, golly.
Oh, Bodycam lost. Lame. Shout out Axon. Yeah, get it. Point it at the thing.
This is what the person
for them.
did, bro. Hold on,
Bro, that's my
bystander.
people right there.
Awesome.
Oh no, we're gonna go with photographer. We'll
That's
add
right.
points to photographer. I'm gonna go a solid 15.
That's
That
my
one,
people.
that's pretty good. So we're at plus 16 for photographer.
And look, they're using the ground to keep it steady.
That's
I love it.
Pretty,
Yeah.
pretty top notch.
Good for them.
We call that the film school tripod. Just put the camera whatever solid around.
Oh, it was doing work.
Oh. You got mounted, bro.
This is
Kick him in
Mount.
the nuts.
This is Mount Survival. This is
Yeah.
pure jujitsu here. Shout out to this guy for being trained. This is
About to armbar his ass. I've seen the rookie.
Is that what she said?
Yes.
Hold on.
Listen.
I've seen the rookie, okay?
Me too, lady. Me
Shout
too.
out. Me too.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Too
your
many
boy,
times.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Oh
This
my
is some
God.
Nolan stuff right here.
This guy is crushing. This is so he sit on him for getting rolled on when he was in Mount, but
It happens though.
he has. This is exactly how they teach it on it's basically like Punch or Mount Survival basically. This is Punch Box series now. He's underhooking the leg. He's back in a dominant position. He does. Well, it's not dominant. They're like hustle. Got him in like a leg lock here. They're like walking each other.
You think they both know jujitsu?
Oh, I think so.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why it's tough.
He could try and triangle him from there.
Just hanging out.
Because the potential suspect is so calm, I think he knows some kind of jiu-jitsu. Go to prison. That's usually not how that works, but... Oh no! Oh, another cop showed up.
Dude, shout out to him. Who is this?
Good Samaritan? No, not even Good Samaritan, just useless Samaritan. Nosy Samaritan.
He walked over. Bro, I was totally gonna help you, you know, but like,
I've seen
like
the
you had it under control.
He's one of those.
I've seen the rookie.
I was there watching the rookie with my buddies, and I thought y'all could use a hand.
I applied to the academy, but I have asthma, bro. So flat feet.
I'm just walking up and saying cop cuties at him.
I actually have flat feet. Shout out to your boy here. The academy just fine.
Yep.
That's incredible. Oh, dude, 8,000 subs, dog. Oh, but you turn comments off. Get out of here.
Wow.
Oh, that's their actual police department.
Yeah.
Oh.
Face the public.
Losers.
That's what
No.
tax laws
Take it off.
You can't take the comments.
Okay.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna say I was gonna give him a +10 for crushing it. I'm gonna give him a +9 for turning off comments.
Yeah, there you go.
So then we're at.
Well, no, the cop crushed it.
Yeah.
The admin turned off the comments.
Make an admin one.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Okay,
minus
so,
1,000. They start at negative 1,000.
So
yeah.
We are now at negative 18.20.
Let's go.
We're catching up, dog. This is how PD always does it, though. We shit the bed early and then
start slow.
We're starting slow. The night is young. We're almost caught up to deputies for once. And then admin is at a negative 1,000.
Negative 1,000.
1,010.
Forever.
He said just forever.
Yeah.
They can't gain points. They can only lose them.
They can only lose. This seems like a good time.
This is going to be my last one.
Copy that.
Because
your boy's
I've been in
tired.
Texas. I just got back today. Yes, I've been drinking wine.
Where's this lady? I don't see her.
Don't do that.
She got kicked out of Texas.
That's stupid. Don't do that.
I'm not obstructing anything.
I'm trying to go over and talk to this
I want to be
person.
heard. Go. Own this property.
Oh, she's wearing camouflage. That's why I couldn't see her.
No, I'm not.
Stop. I told
You just saw the jean shorts?
I saw the jean shorts. I saw a pair of legs. And I was
what
like, oh,
seemed
shoot.
like an ordinary.
Clip it.
That must be where she is.
Clip it. Juan's being sus.
Megan knows what she married.
I saw a pair of legs and I was like, oh, dang.
I was like, damn, there it is.
Suburb.
Because I keep my Bodycam on my belt. That's why.
Her neighbor's house was
with her
too
neighbor
close
turned
to
into an
hers.
all-out feud.
Oh,
Her
that's a real
complaint:
thing.
Are they
her
trailers?
neighbor's house was too close to hers, and to make matters worse, their car was parked just inches from her own. Over the course of a week, she called the police more than 5 times, demanding action.
Okay.
Each time her complaints grew louder and more insistent, but as officers returned time and again, what began as a petty dispute over property lines and parking took a shocking turn.
Recording.
Take the house to jail for being too close.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dan is always get to 40 millimeter, boys.
I'd tell her to get a survey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would too. These are proper
Then you can argue it
homes
with the city.
here.
Yeah. She's got plenty of space between her and her neighbor.
I'd like to go to headquarters. The person waiting for officers, are they at 2009?
When officers arrived, they sought out the woman who had called them over 5 times because her neighbor was too close to her yard. She had also called the fire department because a light pole wire was hanging too low on her property.
Hello? Did you call?
Hi.
Okay.
Did you call us too?
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Mr. Buckland?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Mrs.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Dahl.
Nice to meet you.
My husband's Robert Allendahl. My
Okay.
son is Dahl. He lives here with me.
Okay.
My husband passed away 2 years, 7 months ago, okay?
Okay.
I went to Texas. I came back. I just got back today. I seen this stuff.
Got kicked
okay?
out, bitch.
I have
I was about to say the same thing.
I'm very upset. I'm sorry.
She was on one of Abbott's little buses.
Oh, no, you're not.
This guy's turned to be a jerk. He's a young punk asshole.
That's okay.
They're having trouble filling them, bro.
The other party lives over here.
Could you imagine? She's just complaining. You guys got all these Mexicans across. You know what? Put her on the bus too.
Put her on the bus too. We're sick of you. Like, get one out, put her on.
Mega based.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
1980, I bought that house. We bought the house.
Bring back Doña Elena, and you know, put this lady in there in her place. You know?
Like, which one of y'all knows how to do surveys? Land surveys? All right, you out. Her in.
Dude, oh my God.
Okay, so you live there too.
No, I lived here. We lived here. My husband and I lived here. We bought that house.
Okay. Okay.
1983, we sold the house.
Okay.
Okay.
Steve and Janet Carrera.
Okay.
Who we bought it from was the, which is so funny because
Don't care.
I can't remember their name, but they were from the lake. Gives you tickets for no fishing license.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we bought it and all this went down, we're like, oh my God, that's you. You know, he had given my husband a ticket long. I'm talking 50-something years ago. Okay, so I'm going to calm down. I'm at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I come home
These
from
are
Texas after a week
proper
being gone.
homes here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
He has pushed and pushed and pushed.
Okay.
My son.
He's pushed his house?
He said,
These are
can we
big
use
old
your driveway?
driveways, too.
We have used it for 44 years.
That's why she's winded from walking down it.
This guy that is not, no. This guy now that is in this house, does not own it.
So he rents it?
Irrelevant.
I don't know. You ask me. You tell me.
Okay, so you sold it in 1983. This guy now lives here. He's renting that property.
How do you know he doesn't own it?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
No idea. And
Okay.
neither
Supposedly
way.
his grandparents-
Based on the car that Ben's brown.
Yeah.
She don't like that.
Anyways, he said, oh yeah, you can use it.
Irregardless if they own it or not, it's that property
matter.
owner's purview, right? It's their property. Like,
No problem. Then all of a sudden he walked up to my son. My son has nothing to do with it. I own it. I'm sorry.
Here they come.
here comes
He
the
says,
waterworks.
you can't drive up and down the driveway anymore. Dip says, okay, turns around, walks off.
Okay. He doesn't want you guys to drive up and down this
Up
driveway.
and down this driveway, which is a,
Right, like a.
this is private,
like an
that is
easement?
not, yes, ma'am, sir,
Okay.
I'm sorry. So, I am really high strung.
But if this is her house and she
She's
has a driveway going to her house, just use that.
Exactly.
I also
But that was
don't
her house
see.
50 years ago.
I also don't see how she gets to her house from that driveway, anyways.
Yeah. There's like trees here and everything.
Yeah.
I wonder if they were using it for like party parking or something.
If this was like an easement dispute, that's one thing. But she has her own driveway.
I would also say I think I'm pushing for abuse of 911 now. I'm gonna try to articulate. So you knew this was not a police matter, and likely civil, and like.
What did the first 5 cops say?
Oh, I'd like to see the call notes.
You know
for
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, I'd like to see the call notes for that. If they were like, "This is civil, don't call us again," and it was 5 times of that, then yeah, you got to be.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
You guys, firefighters.
They want to listen? They can.
Okay.
This is fire.
No, they can't.
Oh, wow.
I'm good. My father-in-law was a sheriff, so you know what I'm saying? Oh, kick someone's
Don't care.
ass.
What you're saying is you want preferential treatment.
Just as you know, it's not electrical power. I mean, obviously, if you're down
Oh, they're dealing with the down power line.
Yes.
Okay. She's getting all the emergency services.
I'm not stupid.
We're just
We didn't
closing
say
the
you
loop
was,
with
man.
you. We
I
came
know,
and
I
talked to them and talked to you guys. Just basically be careful not to run in it and pull the rest of them down. I'm sure you know that.
Okay, so this is what he's doing, okay? See how his van and his car is
Yeah.
right on the borderline. Can you legally do that?
Yes.
Man, we're not
Yes.
getting involved in this. We're just
Yes,
here
you
to tell
are.
you
Well,
that there's no,
well-
no, we're not.
As police officers, as fire department, no, you're not.
Hang on.
Personal.
Hang on, ma'am.
I'm asking for help.
I'm trying
What?
to relay.
I've been here 51 years.
Okay.
You haven't. You
I'm
just
trying
got
to relay
back.
pertinent information to you.
I can make it end at 51. Bro, my intrusive thoughts.
There's no imminent danger there. Don't back your truck.
Civil matter, show me 10-8.
I don't know
We
where.
got
You
it.
don't
Seriously,
rub it out
dog?
at all.
No, I do not.
Really? Okay.
Ma'am, the other thing too is that
I don't want to back off. I'm sorry.
this driveway, it might be an easement. But that's also going to be a civil
Sir,
issue.
come back, because I don't
That
mean
will
that
be
rudely.
civil.
Tried.
Ma'am, you are rude. That's.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm okay. I'm
Mr.
okay.
Springer, please. Please.
Ma'am,
That was the
Shouldn't
sergeant.
hurt the
He was
fireman's
like,
ma'am,
feelings.
look.
Please, I'm sorry. I apologize.
that's a pissed off sergeant.
This guy, I've kept this down here.
Okay, well, don't take it out on us.
I'm not trying to.
Assault you.
There it is. There it is.
Here it
I'm
comes.
trying to.
Here it comes.
I'm listening to you because you're a police officer.
So listen to me real quickly.
Yes, I sound wacky.
Oh, now you're. So, to be frank,
He's doing
a couple
good.
things going
Please
on.
do.
Okay.
He's doing
You're
good.
intoxicated because I can smell it on your breath.
I have drank some wine, yes, because I'm done with this man.
Okay.
Just step out of the street for me real quick.
Sweet delicious.
And
Go to
I,
the south.
what you would call an expert in finding people that are intoxicated.
Okay.
So, but
Does
you're
that-
hang on, but listen to me, okay?
Oh my
You're
God.
on your property right now, and that's fine. Okay? But what I'm saying is, you're animated, you're causing this to be a bigger issue than it needs to be. Now listen, the right of way here, that's gonna be a civil issue, okay?
Civil means
Civil means you
Non-criminal.
need to go talk to a lawyer.
Uncriminal.
And,
Go to court.
Non-criminal.
Either take them to small claims or figure something out to talk to an attorney because
we're
that's
talking money.
yeah, because that's a land issue.
Okay, can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not trying to interrupt you because I'm
Sure. I'm done.
quote unquote intoxicated.
Yeah.
Because I've been in Texas. I just got back today. Yes, I've been drinking wine. I will admit, I don't have no problem with that, okay?
That's fine. You're on your own property. You can do that.
This guy attacks my son. He called the cops one night.
Oh,
Some
man.
friend of his drove up the driveway, which we've all done for the last 44 years.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Make him false report to police.
So why? I'm so confused why she needs to use that driveway.
I'd be.
The street.
Yeah.
The street is right behind them.
Probably because they can drive across the little grassy thing and they want to turn slightly earlier than driving a little bit further down the road to their own damn driveway.
On my son. My son didn't drive up his
Maybe.
driveway.
These are kind of cool bushes
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand
Okay,
that.
so
Like
I come home
flowery
and see
bushes here?
this crap. I have
pretty nice.
grandkids. Do you know how many grandkids I have?
I'd be
Do you know how
staring
many
at
great
those.
grandkids I have.
I like not listening to what she has to say. I'm just
care?
playing.
No, you don't.
If I'm not already gone.
I've got stuff to
Done.
do, so
Goodbye.
What's the answer here?
just stay on your property.
In other words, you're telling me to shut the fuck up, get sober, and
I
deal
didn't-
with it?
I didn't say that at all.
I did say that actually, but
Start it.
yeah, just
Your
I
words,
mean-
not mine.
It sounds like she already knows the
Telling-
answer.
I don't care about that.
So
I'm causing the issue. Then go talk to him and
you
see
are
what kind of
causing
issues.
part of this issue. I haven't
Really?
talked to him
Are you?
yet.
What's your name,
Officer Buckland?
My dog.
sir?
Give a +5 to Buckland.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Is this municipal?
Oh, choose your words very carefully.
And
What
I
you're
am,
about to
sir.
say.
I am, sir.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you something right now.
No, I'm going to tell you something. You probably need to go get back in your house before you do something you can't undo. You understand me?
there you
Oh
go.
my God. Really?
My dog.
Yes.
Preach along.
Sir, thank you for your help.
Okay. Go ahead and go back inside
Can
your
I
house.
shake your hand?
Nope.
Just go
Hell
inside.
no. Don't touch me.
Okay, and I gotta say one more thing. You're a very good officer.
Okay.
Negative
I
13.2.
appreciate that.
We're doing good.
Now, will you please go back inside
Now,
your
can I get
house?
someone older?
You don't need anybody older. Will you please go back inside
Someone
your house?
older?
This doesn't become an issue.
No, because I'm on my property. You're
Okay.
not.
That's fine. But you causing
That's
an issue out
ageism.
here could be
That is ageism.
a number of
Okay,
things.
do you know him?
I do not.
You honest to God say that.
I do not know him.
You go to the same churches he goes to?
I do not go to the same church as he does. I do not know him. There's an officer over there talking to him right now.
Because I don't go to
I'll
church.
talk to him. Can I?
You can talk to
Am I
him.
allowed to?
Maybe
You
you
are?
need to go to church,
Just
man.
go up to your porch and I'll send
And
that
I
officer
am
back
so
over.
sorry
She
to
goes, she doesn't
bother any
listen.
of you.
Okay.
Yes.
You
I
know
drank some
what?
wine,
It's
and I apologize
performative.
for
One-
that.
Okay. That's fine.
That
You're on your own property.
That's the truest
but
thing you
just,
said
I'm
all
trying to
stream.
keep things from
That's 100%.
going to jail.
I've been dropping truth bombs.
That's dead
What
on.
are you talking about?
That's dead on right there, dog.
I don't think you're a threat. I'm being very nice. I'm trying to keep
You're
you
not really. I mean,
Night,
you're
Mom.
Kids have to give a kid a Bible for like a birthday party, but
Yep.
has never read the
You are
thing.
right now, but
Yeah.
you were over there on that.
I'll be honest. I'd be gone at this. I'd already be gone. I wouldn't stay in this back and forth. Because, like, okay, she knows I'm not doing anything. Like, I've told her I'm not doing this. This is civil. You gave the explanation, which I think is good and professional. To have given the explanation, go to
Good enough.
the county commissioner's office or whoever's going to go and legislate all this BS and just it's civil. It's tort law. Hire a lawyer.
My property earlier.
Don't have
To
that
your-
much time.
To your
Get off my property.
The woman would walk away from the officers as they attempted to
Goodbye.
take a statement from the neighbor, but she would blow the situation completely out of proportion.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea, ma'am. I'm not a surveyor.
Good answer.
I still don't see how she gets to her property from his
Don't
driveway.
do that.
That's the property line.
That's stupid. Don't do that.
No, it's
Yeah, I know. Don't do that. It's attached to 2 poles that have power on it.
My husband was a...
Man, if the good Lord couldn't have just come down and just made the situation easier, man.
Yeah.
Unless they're trying to use that driveway to go to the back of their house.
I don't know why they would use it.
It makes no sense.
Well, because if you play it and he turns to the right a little bit, it looks like it may.
Oh, like
See?
it goes
okay,
that
leading
way.
right there thing.
Maybe.
That's still dumb.
Maybe.
I still don't think that counts as a true easement, though.
No, I don't buy that at all. Yeah.
That's also like not super paved either. That's just that's grass.
Oklahoma Lightning Electric.
Ma'am, we're still talking to him.
I bet you are.
Okay. Do not make me take you to jail for obstruction.
Do it.
I do not want to
I'm
do
not
that.
obstructing anything.
I'm trying to go over and talk to this
I want to be
person.
heard. Go.
Okay.
Look at his pupils.
This guy already had the conversation. This guy already talked. Shout out to this guy.
Look in the mirror. No, you need to grow up.
Ma'am.
This property. Do you own this property? I'm on
Obstruction.
my own property.
Ask tell make. I love this guy. Okay.
You're obstructing. Stop.
No, I'm not.
Plus
Stop. I
5.
told you what would happen. Stop.
I love this guy. So we are at negative 8 point.
Resisting.
0.
Oh, he's
Actually
leg.
resisting.
Oh, there she goes.
You broke my leg and my arm. I'm not kidding. I can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. My leg's broke.
No, it's not.
David!
David!
Yes, it is. Oh my God. You broke my leg. You broke my
I
leg.
don't miss
Can you get
these
off your
calls,
arm?
dude.
No, are you
Stop.
able to get off your arm?
No.
What does his shoe say?
I don't know. I was trying to see that too.
Yeah, I thought it said like yeet.
No,
That
stop.
would be really funny.
Yes, it fuck.
Well, it is Oklahoma, so.
Maybe it says sweep.
That would
I
be
want an
incredible.
ambulance 911, please.
They cover to the
I
front.
didn't cross
That's a
it.
sin.
Oh, lame.
Call 911,
But you're not allowing
please.
us
Oh my
to talk.
God.
Damn, they cuffed her to the front. That's
Oh
weak.
my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, you did.
It's broken arrow.
Should have
Glasses
safe
are
wrapped
right
her.
here.
I don't care. My leg is broke. Oh, shh.
I tell you what, and it's always kind of
My
cracks me
leg's
up.
broken.
It's always like these really mouthy people
Yeah.
that, again, are willing to go make threats and shove people with the second the attitudes go get adjusted. This is what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Every time, without fail.
Yeah. Ben, I don't think the alcohol made her act like this. She was acting like this with the alcohol.
She's.
Obstruction.
I don't even think she's drunk.
We're trying to talk.
I vote.
Ma'am.
I vote she's sober.
This is her
He
personality.
wasn't because he couldn't get
Yep.
a word in, and we're trying to make you guys stop.
Oh,
Okay?
yes, sir. My leg is broke.
Okay, we have an ambulance on the way to check you
Oh,
out.
man.
Bro, EMS is gonna be so pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
I'm on
gosh.
my own.
Yeah.
I
This
tried
is
to find
50
her.
years of
You're
lead
lying to
paint
me.
in her house.
Man, you don't just count their gloves right now. Just get over there
Shit, you
and take
broke
her.
my leg. I'm not kidding.
I'm not
No,
trying to break your
it's
leg,
broke.
ma'am. I'll loosen it for
Oh,
you.
my leg's broke. I can tell you this. Oh, his leg's broken.
lock.
That was ridiculous.
Double lock.
I've seen a lot of shit.
We are not taking her out of
like
cuffs unless you put her in the back.
Might be.
that. Oh my
bless
God.
that.
You know,
She's genuinely not a threat to you.
I was hit by a car at 65 miles an hour
When was
on
that?
a bicycle.
How long
When I
ago
was
was
a
that?
teenager. When I was a
As a
teacher.
teenager,
Guess what?
then you're fine.
Okay, so 100
fine
years
now.
ago, cool.
I broke my collarbone. Oh,
You had centuries to heal.
how does that make you feel now?
Century.
Ma'am, I don't know.
Take me, Jeff, as being calling you a jackass because you are.
Okay.
What's their disposition here?
Just tell me, the ambulance is showing up.
This guy's a jack.
Okay.
Well, these guys are in good shape.
These guys look good. Is this the same fire truck?
Bro,
It's gotta be,
you
dude.
see this? Look at
gotta
that
be.
smile on his face.
Bro, hide that smile. Don't you can act like a
That's a big
professional.
dude right there.
Act
That is-
concerned.
that is a beef-fed, free-range man.
Damn.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she's over here in this guy's yard.
That is an adult right there. Jeez. Bro, his ancestors were over there killing the Romans and shit. Like, that's a big man.
Yes.
That is his great-great-great-great-grandpappy made it, dog.
I don't have your dad's authority.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I get it. She was also pushing on these power lines.
The woman was taken to the local hospital where it was discovered that her legs were not broken at all. She was also met with hand.
Give the narrator a point.
I was about to
No
say,
way.
yeah. We're at plus.
Broken at all?
We're at plus 30.
Not even
for
a little bit.
for
I'm shocked.
narration. Yeah.
Cuffs during her discharge from the hospital. Additionally, she filed a lawsuit against the police force, claiming that the officer used excessive force. However, the lawsuit was denied just a year later. Write a comment below and let us know what you think.
Good on him.
What do people think?
Are you gonna write a comment below?
Let them know what we think.
What do we want to say here?
I'm shocked her legs were in fact not broken at all.
They looked hella broken to me. Insane.
Done.
I was kind of hoping we'd get a view of them talking to the neighbor, though.
Yeah, we never even made it to the neighbor.
I guarantee you that's like the chillest, nicest family on the planet that is just minding their own business. That's why they haven't called the cops on a million times for being annoying.
Bill,
We're
sending Bill off. Bill, I love you.
I'll be back on Tuesday.
Enjoy sleep. We're back
Night,
to regular
Bill.
scheduled streams.
Yeah. We should be for a while, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't see anything interrupting it now.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
You too, Bill.
Bye,
Bye.
Bill.
Good to see you, man.
You too.
You know what? Oh, stand by.
Oh, you gonna pull that special?
I'm gonna pull up the special one.
He's
All
chomping.
right, while you do that, I'm gonna grab more coffee.
Here we go. Taser edit, baby. Let's go. Hey, why isn't this blurred out?
Because I don't have that kind of. You're lucky I was able to clip it.
I'm giving you a hard time.
You're so lucky I was able to clip it.
This is totally not somebody we know. Totally not somewhere
No,
where
we
it's
have
kind of
no idea who this is. I don't know how I got this body cam.
There's no audio in the beginning, correct?
No, it should be audio. I'm sure this is some sort of policy violation.
Texting the girlfriend or what? He's trying to get trying to keep up with his Tinder date.
Reading his monitor and driving around with his cell phone in his hand.
I respect it. Also, bro, this is how you know he's a rookie. Look at how tore up this Chevy.
Yeah.
This front dash, his windshield's completely cracked, and this is like a 2007, like a Prius or something.
I think he said it didn't have a already.
Junior, is this a GPS? Oh, mega sin. Man, I'm just kidding. Orientation's hard when you're in a big city, especially if you're new to it. Like, it's hard.
Brand new baby.
I'll bless that. There's yes, we do have some spicy videos coming up. Let's see it.
Pleasant, I'm St. Andrew and Barone.
Great radio traffic. I bless that.
What's the script?
I recognize his voice.
Like his bills or?
I'm your black male, blue shirt, blue hoodie.
Blue shirt, blue hoodie.
Stop, Mark. She's right here.
Oh.
Come on, Nanito. You got this.
Don't move.
Put the phone away.
Put your phone up, yeah.
Good job.
This is what a 1,000-yard stare looks like.
The guy over here in the background, that's a detective. Yeah.
Oh, no
detective.
way.
Oh, really? Plainclothes?
Yep.
Turn around right now. Turn around. Turn around.
Gun already out?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, barrel.
There we go.
I like that.
He's got a knife.
Yep.
That's his radio.
Okay, so he went to go hands-on, which is smart, because hands-on's the quickest way to do this. And I like how he made the decision fast. He's like, I don't see anything in his hands. Let's go hands-on. Now, the second he realized there was stuff in his hands, he did disengage, which I think is smart. Keep your footing, rookie.
He was going for a backflip, but all he could manage is a barrel roll.
Well, the backflip when you're 5'1" is really just a barrel roll.
He's still a little low to the ground for that.
Yeah. But I do like that he made the decision to disengage. Didn't panic. Nothing like that. He sounds very calm.
Yep.
This detective is not helping.
Dude, drop the knife.
Kill myself.
No, drop the knife.
He is making a threat to himself, not necessarily to the officer himself. He said the magic words, so there is exigency to try to intercede here. It's pretty solid.
Drop the knife, you're gonna get tased.
Made the threat.
Drop the knife.
Bro, is your boy not gonna help? Bro, detective is like an observer, dog. Like, what the fuck?
Looks like he's
on one
filming
hand,
on his cell phone. But
cell phone on the other. Yep.
So he did go ahead and go cut himself, and this is an effective to put the taser to play. He tossed the knife.
Yeah, knife's on the ground.
This is the way that they do teach it. He is not supposed to go hands-on, especially if it is an effective taser deployment, because he's supposed to be there to rejuice him in the off chance they need it to be. I will rescind all criticism I gave to this detective because he is actually going hands-on. Shout out to him. He's not standing there staring at him. Good job on the detective, actually. Shout out. And he's handcuffing him under power.
Look at that. They got another unit there quick.
That was one of the most effective taser deployments I've ever seen in my life. Someone's getting sinned for not having an earpiece, though.
Damn. Imagine needing a taser officer to help you cuff.
No, what's funny is both of these guys are here, like fumbling around with it.
Yeah.
And this guy's like,
I got it, bro. Yeah, stand up, but pretend like you did help. Pretend like you did good.
Good job. Sin for not having a handpiece, you. Bro, also, look at this holster. This thing has seen work.
So I don't think any of them have a handpiece.
Probably not.
Damn.
That's a great call. Good on them.
There we go.
That's pretty top notch. I do like, and I'll bring it back to this here.
I'm very proud of him.
Right. He gets him identified. He needs to put up his cell phone. But
Don't move. Turn around. Turn around right now. Turn around.
this little bit of hesitation is that last check to look at his waistline, look at his hands, look to see if there's any like bulge near his waistline, because you might have like a gun or a knife or anything like that. That last bit of like right before you're committed to doing it, I think it's actually really smart and probably indicative of very good training.
Turn around.
And then he made the decision very, very quickly to go hands-on. I'll send him because he totally could have gotten just absolutely like Sambu code from behind there because he fell. But fortunately, this guy was trying to hurt himself. But
so if the detective's there already, does that mean they know who this guy is? Like this is a
I'm assuming
planned out.
I don't think it's that so much. I bet you this guy probably deals with people with mental health issues. Like he might be a specialist in that. And the second this guy's name came up in call take, like he shows up. We had MHPOs is what they were called, but mental health peace officers. And they specifically dealt and had specialized training in identifying and recognizing like frequent flyers. And so they would say, this guy's a frequent flyer because he's got mental health issues. That's probably who this guy is. I don't know that, but that's my guess.
Give a knife.
I am laughing though, because he's just chilling.
Yeah.
I was ready to send him this whole time.
Dude, drop the knife.
Kill myself.
No, drop the knife. Drop the knife. You're gonna get tased. Drop the knife.
Great. He saved that dude's life. Good on him. Yep. He will not get a life-saving award because I'm assuming I know what his administration's like, but maybe he does. Anyway, shout out to you, boy. That was actually pretty. You know what? That's a municipal police officer. Suck it, nerds.
Yeah.
For saving a life, I'm gonna give him a +10, and that alone puts
15,
PD.
Man.
We'll give him a +15. That puts PD.
He's one of ours.
In the positive. We are currently.
He gets that Nepo bonus.
He gets that Nepo bonus. So 10 would have gotten us to +2, +5 is we are at +7.20. We're crushing right now.
You want to get on and talk to me? Alex? Hey, step on and talk to me.
Stop hotboxing.
Alex,
Get out of your car.
All right, step on out and talk to me.
I don't have to talk to you.
Step out of the car.
I don't have to.
Step out of the car. I'm giving you an order.
You give me an order?
Yes, ma'am. Come back here. We got calls here. They said you've been drinking. I'm doing an investigation.
I've been drinking.
You're not free to go. So step right back here.
So, sir,
No,
stay
no.
here.
No.
Stay here.
Ask, tell, make. Let's not let this
Close
drunk
that
lady
door.
get back in this car.
Get between her and that car. Good job, kind of.
I find it funny. So it stresses Juan out to watch these, having never had to intercede. There's this weird, like, like the officer knows, I should probably not let this person back in the car.
Mm-hmm.
The hesitation comes in on authority, on whether or not to do it. And oftentimes you'll see this with either rookie officers or officers that don't have like a ton of experience on knowing when I can go. Because a hands-on, grabbing someone is a use of force, right? And so Juan's like, I ain't trying to touch nobody. Like, coming from a civilian perspective, like, I just get to leave. And normally from like a bystander, he'd probably be like, hey, don't let her get in the car. Like, you know, like I ain't touching this lady, but like, free hint. Like, I want to be like the hint that you get in video games when you get lost after a while, you know? Yeah. There's one.
You get the dialogue options, and there's one very obvious one that's like, no, do this one.
Yeah. So, like, I think it should be indicative very, very quickly, and it takes a couple of reps before it becomes natural to you to be like, hey, let's protect this person from themselves, and let's secure the scene. That's your job.
It sounds like tyranny to me, Josh.
Yep, top tier.
Protecting people from themselves. You should allow them to go and take that car and put other people at risk.
Be real. She was sitting in the vehicle.
You see her red eyes from here.
Come here, right here.
Like flush face.
No.
Mm-hmm. She is in control of this stop.
I said everything you asked.
I've been very nice right now.
Shut the door.
I haven't put you in cuffs yet.
You can put me in cuffs right now.
That's consent.
Deal.
There you go. Put her in cuffs.
Hold on.
What are the cuffs?
Watch her pull away like 2 seconds after you try.
What are the cuffs have?
Put her.
Right now?
Talk to her. She's sitting in the car when we got here.
He said that I had.
All right, stop moving around. Hang over here.
No.
Stand up.
No.
Did he forget his cuffs?
Here and just chill
Why
out.
are you
Oh,
pushing
you
me?
just dented the hell out of that car.
Is this PD? Shit. I think this is.
Hey, now right here, just chill out.
I think it's shit. No, she wants to be cuffed.
I want to be cuffed.
She consented.
So you're pushing me into be cuffed.
They made that sound real
Right?
sussy.
Is that correct, sir?
What are we doing?
Correct, sir? Is that correct, sir? Thank you, sir. Thank you for who you are.
So much for who you are. Stop pulling away, okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
For
who you are.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so
I will
much.
talk with you in a second.
Look at me in my face when you Thank you so much for who you are.
This is kind of sussy. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
This is kind of.
They turned this a little kinky real
Relax.
fast.
What? Relax, you
That's why you cuffed her the first time. And
Stop right here.
She seems nice.
don't let her make it weird.
I don't have
Yeah.
anything on me.
Don't make eye contact with me while you're doing
Yeah.
that.
You're lying. You're lying. You're pushing me. Stop, sir.
There's some tore up gear. Why has everything got like a tint of red here?
I don't know. That's, you know what?
She
That's
like
'cause I
dusted
humidity.
with it or something?
I don't know.
I wonder if it rains a ton and it's just cheap.
Okay. Somebody help this man.
Stand up.
I can't stand up.
Just hold it right here.
That's probably an accurate statement.
Are you serious?
Fire.
Oh, now you
Look
get
at
gloves.
that.
Bro, you're already, bro. You're pits deep in this lady, man.
You're already part of a role play, dude, at this point.
You've already participated in the role play.
Yep.
Alexander, look at me. Look at me. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one to put this lady
Yeah. The
in.
conversation about boundaries should have happened a long time ago, bro.
There you go. There you go.
She's hyperventilating, let EMS transport.
Call fire. Yep.
Yeah, bro, Keith.
I'm all at call fire. Yep.
If I'd have ever gotten a chance to, Keith, we'd have had a good time, dude.
We would have had so much fun, man.
We'd have both
Start
looked at
our own agency.
We would have both looked at each other and be like, "Fire? Yeah, I got you, dog." Let's call
We just
fire.
need to buy one of those ghost towns and start our own agency.
I'm looking at you.
Let's call
Tell me
fire.
right now. I need a minute.
I'm giving
Hyperventilation. I can call
She's in
it.
distress. Call fire.
Tachycardia, chest pains. You got chest pains, man?
Give me a minute.
Plus, I think she doused her something Kool-Aid. That may be why the red's everywhere.
That's not a terrible idea.
Why
She's having like an insulin spike or something crazy like that.
Please, sir. Please, sir. I don't know how to do this. Sorry.
You're doing better than we were.
Oh, she stood up.
Boss.
Let's
My
go.
boss.
Have a seat right there for
My
me. I'll talk
boss's
to you.
name is
I will
Brad.
talk. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
I don't
Good
wanna-
on them. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
You guys want to trespass?
Okay, Alexandria, take a breath. I'm here to talk to you. Take a breath. You're doing good. I'm gonna sit here and talk to you while they go through everything they got to do. Okay? How old are you?
33.
About to be 33. I'm 30, about to be 31. How come you came here today?
To get hammered.
Okay. Okay. I saw the Kroger shirt.
I get off my mouth.
What, the hair? Yeah. I'll do it for you.
Oh,
Are you ready? How's that?
We were
better?
doing so good.
My boss works here.
I know. We're talking to your boss. Okay?
No, you're not.
Listen, I'm Corporal Christie, okay? We got off to a bad start, right?
I'm sorry.
Are we doing better now?
Yeah, it could be fresh
we're
red hair
doing better now,
dye.
right? Listen,
Especially if it's not permanent, or it's just the like stuff that comes out of the box.
Is it Alexandria?
Oh, step bro. That's not a terrible
No.
guess.
Look at me. Look at me, Alexandria. Is it
It's called
Alexandria?
being dramatic.
Please don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Please don't hurt me. I'm so sorry.
Listen, I think we were very gentle with you, right? Yeah? Okay. We didn't put you on the ground, anything like that, all right?
That's not true. I'm gonna go ahead and already send him. Let's take 5 off, right? It's just taking so damn long. Plus 2.20.
I tried talking with you and you're a little upset. There's no way we're not working a DUI route. And correct me if I'm wrong. She's in the car when I'm here, so it doesn't matter where she got. She was in control of the car. They took the keys. That's why you get a statement from them saying they took the keys from her because she was saying she was going to drive off. They did it for the safety of the public. She worked here. Yeah. So they did that for the safety of the public. That's why. So she's in physical control of the vehicle. We have witnesses here that say that it took the
I don't
keys
hate this
because she was
polo shirt.
in danger of driving off in this. Right? She's puked.
I'm gonna send him not having a
drove
vest
here.
though. This is one of Keith's generation.
More than them, we get a statement saying she drove here. We're not going to do disorderly intoxication.
Having the polo be white seems like a mistake if you're working outdoors.
Need on the statements?
They just told us to start telling her statements.
So basically, she got here, how she was acting.
This is a nice croaker.
What made you think she's intoxicated?
It's kinda nice.
And then basically,
Is it a Kroger
you guys took the
signature?
keys because
I
you're
can
worried
love the
she was going to
Kroger
drive off
signature.
interstate,
I have
right?
one,
So just make sure you took the keys.
They make surprisingly good tortillas in their deli.
Outside the car.
Actually, I believe she was already inside the building.
She did.
I believe.
All right.
Does
And
she work
You
here?
know, it was another person involved who took her keys.
did you guys see her drive up here?
We did not, but I mean,
For the next few hours at least.
Okay.
At least.
Yeah, if you can get the camera footage. Well, I mean, so I talked to them. Someone wanted to say we can't do this. And when I got here, I mean,
Charged with DUI, resisting without violence,
Aw,
refusal to sign a
come
criminal
on.
citation, refusal to submit to a breath test, and disorderly intoxication. All of these totaled a bond of $3,500. She is
When did
innocent
she
until
refuse to
proven.
sign the criminal citation? Was that just some other time?
I'm
I'm sure
assuming.
it was later.
Yeah,
Later.
I'm assuming they gave her issued the citation.
Also, why is refusal to submit to breath test a crime? That's just my right as an American.
I was gonna say I have beef with that. Now that there are punishments that come with that. So like, let's say I believe that you're intoxicated and I ask you to do it, you will lose your driver's license. Like for instance, in Texas,
6 months suspension.
yeah, so they'll suspend it, but you can like petition to get it back depending on like the results of it or whatever. But like that's weird that it's a charge. I'm with you on that. That's odd. I can see it being documented in the report that you refused, right? Like it's even like a checkbox on like the DWI packet. But that is weird. Is that like a misdemeanor? I mean, it's got a bond amount, so it is a charge.
Yeah.
That
seems to be
weird.
some kind of citation.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know for Texas, what the bond on the Class C was $500, so it's a citation basically.
That's just weird. So I would have figured not signing would have been like the disorderly intoxication.
Yeah.
But we
That's
didn't
like putting
charge.
refuse to incriminate themselves ticket.
That's kind of what I mean. Like that's weird.
That's weird, yeah.
Dude, on only suspects.
It's like did not want to talk to me.
Yeah, that's
That's a
weird,
charge.
That's where's this at? Oh, it doesn't say what state this is. That's weird. I gotta look that up. Like, what are the elements of the offense? And if it's just observing my Fifth Amendment rights, like, that's kind of sussy. Or even like when you're getting when you're asked to take the breath test, like it's just the Fourth Amendment rights. It's like, hey, like I won't be searched unless you have due cause. And you have to. That's why you have to get the warrant and all that stuff. Like, that's weird. That's very weird. How officers bystander? Oh, we get to. Oh, hold on. Officers.
This is Utah.
Lone Peak Police Department, baby. Let's go. We're getting some points back.
We turn now to this daring rescue and the new body camera footage showing police racing against the clock to save a teenager trapped inside this burning car.
Our Jonathan May, he spoke with the officers who got him out. He joins us live here at Windsor Meadows Park in Highland. Jonathan, tell us a bit more about the rescue. What do we know so far?
They said it's in Florida.
Well, Brian, Sarah, first off, this is the park where the 17-year-old's car burst into flames after crashing into a tree. Now, what started as an attempt to pull a speeding car over turned in an overall effort to save a young man's life.
Climb out! Climb out!
Yelling at the 17-year-old trapped in the car.
Interesting. So he fled, crashed, the thing caught on fire, and now you're stuck between an awkward situation where it's like, technically, in a vehicle pursuit, this would be a high-risk takedown of a vehicle. It's a felony stop.
So you'd be pointing guns at it, but you can't because it's on fire.
That's a weird. I was like, why aren't they just going in there and ripping them out? And I was like, well,
why don't they just shoot the fire?
Stuff. What?
American Fork Police Officer Zach Goodell used a fire extinguisher to buy his fellow officers more time.
Officer Goodell showed up. He was the first one to show up with an extinguisher, and the boy was still alive. I mean, I just felt a sigh of relief.
Today, the officers there on August 8th showed us the footage. It's not easy to look back.
That was the most heart-wrenching, was when he was screaming and looking at me, yelling at me to help him.
So my intrusive thoughts are like, you should have just told him, hey, dude, you can't park there.
No, that's for the people driving by as they see the scene.
You can't park there.
You can't park there.
And I just had to watch.
Officer Williams tried to pull the teenager over after his car was going 60 miles per hour in a 30, just after midnight.
That's
Pursuing
not that
the 17-year-old, he rounded a corner and saw this.
I got a 1050.
Oh,
that really went up. And the car was on fire. When you're in work mode, you're basically just regurgitating.
I'm gonna send him a little bit for this Guardian light too. I love you, boy. He's a real hero. I'm just giving him a hard time.
Training.
It's like his little shoulder flashlight, though.
And
that's cute.
No, this is his body cam, I think.
That's a cam.
Is that his body cam?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, that sucks. Never mind. I take it back. That sucks.
Different frame of mind.
The shoulder cam looked always trash.
Oh, dude, look, that's his like whole front suspension.
Is that his tire?
The whole thing, yeah. I think it ripped.
Oh wow, axle and everything.
Yeah, it ripped it
Mr.
all.
Williams went over to the car.
At one point, however, there was a period where the fire got so intense that I couldn't stay physically next to the window of the door, so I had to back up. And at that point, until I waited for American Fork officers to arrive, I had to sit there and watch this young man basically being burned and screaming for help.
American Fork Police arrived while a neighbor chipped in.
I asked the officer, like, what can I do to help? And he told me to grab some water. So I just ran inside and started to find a bucket and just start assisting as much as I can.
A fire extinguisher is not all Officer Goodell used.
Oh, he ran out.
My fire extinguisher ran out. I was kind of feeling pretty helpless too, but I knew that I keep a climbing rope in my car.
He ran to get the rope so he could tie it to the door of the burning car.
Figured, why waste time? Let's just try to pull the whole door off. And that's, why I got the tow rope.
It wasn't part of his training. Just quick thinking that freed the 17-year-old from the car.
The American Fork Police Department arriving and assisting as quick as they did, it didn't just save the young man, it saved me from added trauma because
yeah, they're there for that long.
Really a team effort.
Oh, his lungs are wrecked.
He could face. Now, I want to read a statement from the family that they sent today. They say, quote, "Today is a good day and things are looking up. We're up to the point where we can worry about the more trivial things surrounding the accident." Live in
Like
Highland, Jonathan May.
You think they still prosecute him for felony evading in a vehicle?
Probably.
That'd be petty as fuck.
Oh, the jury would love it because this is a slam dunk case. They'd be like, "Oh, it's an easy win. Let's load his ass up."
A bill for all the extra officers, the utilization of all the resources, and they build them.
Build him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Definitely did that too.
I'm gonna give officers a +5. We'll do +5. So this is.
Hang on. Make it a 5.8.
5.8.
Yeah,
I know
going
why.
1.2.
I know why.
You see Blank's comment, not part of his training, minus 10 points.
I love it. He's been watching too many of those.
That's your admin
skits.
It's the admin hat on.
That's 8 points. So we're at just an 8+ even.
There you go.
We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. We got 4 more. These are quick.
Oh, this is county. Here we go.
Why are you so proud of this?
Well, because it's like this is a chance for my guys.
These feel
especially
hand-picked.
Florida.
These feel hand-picked.
Pre-watched.
Bro, this is kind of a nice like a Blazer or like a Bronco.
16,900 block East Fort King. 428 Uniform Bravo 37 Hotel in a red Bronco.
He ain't stopping.
It's OJ.
I didn't see your lights, officer.
No kidding, right? I'm in pursuit. Come on. Come on.
6646. He's not stopping. PC's gonna be for signal 1.
God, there's some deputy shit. You're in the dirt road in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. This is sketch.
In the 16,000 block.
Off-roading. Oh, made it wrong.
Hey, show me your hands.
Big sin for the taser. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna give a -1 just for that. So we're at -16 for deputize.
Show me your hands.
We figured it out though.
Get out of the car. Put your hands on your head. Hey, put your hands on your head. Listen to me.
I'm calling his lawyer.
I'm not gonna lie. That guy probably gets run up on and straight kicked, like in the leg or something. Like, yes. I'll just attitude adjust him right then and there.
Now, you're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. Put the phone down. Drop it.
2. There it is.
Oh, that worked great.
Now get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. On your stomach. Now.
Oh, he said he has heart problems?
Oh, that's rough. Probably shouldn't drink so much.
Probably also
That doesn't
like
help with that.
Don't apathetically get out of your car and be like, "Hey, yo, dog."
Yeah, don't
call
refuse
my
to
lawyer.
comply. So.
On your stomach.
Why am I being?
I'm gonna tase you again if you don't get on your stomach. You ready? Get on your stomach.
It was medically cleared.
Please. I didn't do anything. I swear to God.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm mentally ill. I'm mentally
Put your
ill.
hands behind your back.
I'm
Oh,
mentally
yeah,
ill.
This bad on freaking Twisted Tea, bro. Embarrassing.
That was pretty good.
see that
That was pretty
cuff?
good
That was
handcuffing.
quick.
I was gonna say. I was like, okay,
Quick.
I'm gonna give him.
He's
I'm gonna
done.
give him some points. But okay, so it was a good taser. But the Jesus was involved because the taser actually worked. Shout out to that. And then the handcuffing was actually really good. I also like that he didn't stay in that like limbo area where he didn't know whether he was gonna escalate to going hands on or not. So I'm gonna give him. I'll give him 10. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll plus 10
Sounds
it.
fair.
Okay, so they're only at -6 now. They're doing pretty good. They've really dug themselves out of. Oh, just autoplay? Who are you? Not on my stream. Okay, 3 left. We're going.
Wait, I want to give -5 to the suspect for
Okay.
getting that drunk off Twisted Tea.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay.
Unacceptable.
You said -5? Okay, so we're at +6 now for suspects.
Bro, at least earn your DUI. Come on now.
Exactly.
It's sacred almost.
Okay, I've done this 24 years and I've never come upon a sacred tree. I've never, I mean, if it was sacred, they would have it roped off, correct?
It's sacred to us Wiccans.
This is police.
Columbus. It's a nice tree.
31.
31.
I'll take that 16 on my district.
Automatic +2. He gets on it 31. I'll take that call in my district.
Yep.
Couldn't ask for better radio traffic. Also, what a champ for being like, ain't nobody working calls in my area of operations. Come on now. Come on now. Plus 10. Respect.
Phoenix and D-Land. Going to be 4 people were calling on a tree that's on the path between Whetstone High School and Casting Pond. Says the tree's registered and second oldest tree in Ohio.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm being.
Okay, we don't need to give sass on the radio.
Columbus Police, Tech 65.
Yes. I'm a resident of Columbus, Ohio, and I was in the park, Whetstone Park, along Olentangy Boulevard.
Whetstone.
And there's a tree in that park. It's a registered tree. It's like the second oldest tree in the state of Ohio. And there are like 5 people rappelling on the tree and on the limbs. And they could easily break, damage the tree. And I know it's not the right thing to do. And I'm sure there's some regulation that, prohibits that.
300 years old,
and
wow.
These people don't care.
Is that the same tree, though?
They're gonna,
No,
they
none
don't
of these are the tree in
break a
question.
limb,
Oh, I guess it's just a tree.
and no big deal.
Mm.
We'll go somewhere else.
Doesn't have any Ohio's
And-
largest or oldest tree registers.
The police need to go down there and get them off that tree.
It was a good time. These are good. These are good calls.
Yeah.
Hey, folks. You the caller?
He drove up on the path. My dog.
Okay. What's going on?
This is
Okay, so quick question before we get to whether or not this was a sacred tree or whatever. Can you just do that in like a public park, just like rappel on random trees like that? Okay, just wondering.
It would have to be expressly prohibited.
Yeah.
Like by a sign or something. Like it had to be
Something,
clearly
yeah,
marked.
No climbing, something.
Something.
Mhm.
The only time where that, like, it doesn't have to be clearly marked is if it's like a private building. So like, let's say it's like an office building or like a school or something like that. But like technically, like if it's a house, you can climb it if you want, as long as the owner is consenting. And even like on a public building, right? So like, let's say it's like the library or something. Technically, as long as you tell whoever the proprietor is of the property, hey, I'm going to climb the sign of your building, they're going to be like, okay, cool. Somebody calls it in. Cops are going to show up and be like, hey, someone's climbing on your building? They're going to go, yes. I was like, okay. Like, they're not a jumper or anything weird, right? Like, no, it's not that cool. Okay, bye. That's how long that call will last.
Neat.
If anything, technically, in the state of Texas, you could articulate terroristic threat here. There is a subsection of terroristic threat in Texas Penal Code where if you make a 911 call or do an action that elicits a police response and it's not legit, it's an offense. It's like,
So this is like swatting-ish?
kind of, basically, because you're creating a circumstance that based on what you're saying generates a police response, whether it's accurate or not. So a lot of this happens a lot of times when people will do emus and Ohio Riz.
It's either false report or
false report or
911.
Yeah, something like that. There's a lot of different subsects. Abuse of 911 is probably the easier one to articulate, but I like terroristic threats. It's a slightly higher charge. We'll throw the book at them. Let them kick it down to abuse of 911.
second oldest tree in the state of Ohio.
Is he drunk?
They have ropes up there. They're climbing the tree.
Just old. Looks
sure
like a
it's against
cyclist.
some violation, ordinance, city ordinance. This is, if they break this tree limb, it's going to do significant damage to the tree.
It has 8 other tree limbs.
I'm a professional arborist.
I've dealt with you guys before on that over near that school on Weber, I think. Or you guys do it for a living?
So Amy was saying they're practicing on these trees because they're arborists.
I was gonna say, he goes like, I'm a professional arborer. And I was like, well then yeah, you climb trees for a living, and like you're also like part of tree maintenance. So you'd actually be like literally a subject matter expert on tree health. Like this guy's
and this is practice during the weekend.
They have a license to tree.
Yes.
I'm going to time out Sarah. She's about to get a minute.
I blessed the timeout.
She's been pretty heinous with him.
Can you give him your name so I can report it to the Parks and Recreation?
Well, I mean, I got to be honest with you, sir. I've dealt with them before, and they are professionals.
It doesn't matter. It's a 150-year-old tree. It's sacred.
Tree police in Ohio?
Maybe you didn't hear me, sir.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I was the police, not you.
Mind your business.
I was about to say that exact phrase. Mind your business.
This cyclist needs to make like a tree and get out of here.
Stop. Dan made the joke before you did.
If it was sacred, they'd have it roped off, correct? It's along a path in a park.
And you're going to let them get, you're just going to say, oh, sorry, that's okay?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't believe they're not knowingly harming the tree. It'd be a criminal matter. There's a thing, it's part of the law.
We're plus
it has to be
10
knowingly
right now.
Destroy property. I don't believe they're
Plus
doing
20
that.
on municipal,
Like I
baby.
said,
Let's
I've dealt with
go.
them before, and they are professionals. They're not like children climbing a tree.
Hey, they're running through my crime scene.
Well, they get paid.
Juan, stop resisting. Even if these were kids, not an offense.
No, it's a public park, and it's obviously not. It's not protected.
Not
I wouldn't have that in a
remotely.
public park anyway. You know what I mean?
No plaque.
Yeah,
No
nothing.
rope.
Can I hang a tire stand from it?
If you go back to those pictures you were showing that he showed earlier, there was one of them. It had like a little perimeter thing.
Yeah, they actually had a thing around it. Yeah.
Something was marked off. So this dude's
on crack cocaine.
They're not paid to cut limbs to preserve the.
They're not cutting any limbs. I mean, I don't see how a rope is going to harm this tree to the point where it's a crib.
I'd CT warn him from the park.
Shadow Reaper, you're too new here to be making these jokes.
I'm rooting for the odds.
You're on thin ice. You're on a thin branch out here.
like see this limb that's dead here? Okay.
The Parks and Recreation needs to.
Okay, but they haven't.
Who do you think the Parks and Recreation contracts to cut that branch? All right, whatever, dude. I hate this guy.
Yeah.
Arrest him.
This cop is arboring criminals.
You to chill.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Well, that's
register-
why I'm
I
here.
want-
That's why I'm here on a
Yes.
complaint.
Yes.
Because normally we deal with suspect information. Okay. I don't feel they've done anything wrong. I don't have the right to say I want all your.
I would say I know with certainty that they are not officially committing a crime in my presence. You're about to be, though.
Information. Now, if they were carving their name, initials in this tree, I could say, hey, that's a JD. Are you JD? And he would say, yeah, I'm JD. I'd say, okay, you damaged that tree. I can ask you for your ID.
But damage to this tree.
No.
I don't see any potential damage to this tree, sir. I've done this 24 years in this area.
Oh,
this park
you
has
hit him
been
with that
part of my
seniority.
area for 24 years.
And I've
My
lived
dog.
here longer than you've been in this area.
Okay,
This dude
well,
seems like he tried to be a tree hugger and got friend zoned.
something. Can't let him have bushes.
I had a couple of people that hit me with, I've lived in this apartment longer than you've been here. And I said, well, that's cool, but it's my job to enforce the law, not live here.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go. I'm sorry,
Go
would you
give
like
the-
to? I one
give
time
the-
went as far
5
as.
points for that.
Yeah, that was a good
For
one.
your comment. Yeah, that was good.
I one time started taking my badge off. I'm sorry, would you like this, sir?
I would have said yes and taken it. I mean, like, I'm the cop now. You're under
have
arrest.
a profession, and this is my job, and I am telling you, I don't
Robbery.
feel this
For
is
theft from a person.
So if you want to make a complaint against
You
me,
can't. I have the authority now.
I have the authority.
You try to do that, and I'm going to arrest you for assaulting a peace officer.
and
resisting.
And resisting.
This guy seems dumb. Timeout, Shadow Reaper. Give him a 1 minute timeout.
Give him a 5 second. It's not that bad.
Okay, call the Parks and Rec.
But we can't be having Sarah influence new people like this.
Suggest that this be roped off and that nobody's to touch it.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I mean, that's what I would suggest you do. And these aren't.
Now that's some official oppression.
It's off.
You're okay. I mostly just wanted you to wait until he was gone because he was taking photos of us,
which is
recording
fine.
us, which is fine. But it was making us really uncomfortable.
Adding it to the spank bank.
I understand that. I think it's totally ridiculous why I'm even here today. I think it's totally ridiculous, and I'll probably spend 2 hours defending myself in internal affairs. I don't care. I think what you're doing is fine, but don't let him bother you.
Okay.
You know, any outdoor access, he can film you. So,
Shout out for knowing the law.
Yeah, okay.
Another +5.
And hide and say, dude, leave.
Yeah.
So,
officer's crushing it.
Thank you very much.
Yep, have at it.
And he parked on the grass because he doesn't give a damn. Been here for 24 years. Dude. What a cool dude. We're current running score, and I do keep score. We're at -6 for deputies, +30 for municipal police officers, -27 for stadies, -15 for dispatch, +6 for suspects, +16 for photographers, -1,010 for admins, and +30 for narrators. We're doing pretty good today. 2 more, and then we'll do some after party action.
What's the Cobb County?
Communications. I'm calling from the Cobb Community Corrections.
What a terrific day.
Yeah, he didn't learn anything from his timeout. It's
he
fine.
learned nothing.
That's
we
fine.
had called in earlier about a
He's
somebody who is on a GPS template with us.
He just learned how to be worse in
He's on the
jail.
PSW campus without permission. I wanted to call in and give an update. It appears that he may have gone to his ex-girlfriend's house and taken some things, and she made a report about that. But I wanted to let them know that one of the things he supposedly has taken is a Glock 9mm, so he may have that on his person.
That's a spicy meatball. You guys ask kicking gloves on.
What's he got?
Okay.
Watch that crossfire.
On, drop what's in your hand now! Hey, watch out, gunfire. Watch out, possibly armed.
Juwan, get your hands up now!
Jawan.
Get your hands up!
Crossfire. This officer is approaching from the other side. You ask everybody what their qual score is and decide.
Juwan, get your hands up!
This is the perfect time to tase him. If you're going to do it, here's the very tiny window that you're going to get to tase him. You have, well, let's be honest. You have some lethal cover. I'm not here to disparage police officers, but our qual scores are not great. That being said, you do have sufficient lethal cover. You got his back here. Just take like a nice little athletic jog to like right about there. Attempt a taser probe. It connects. You disarm the guy and call it a day and win, and not have to shoot in the middle of a college campus because that would be a bad day at the office.
Give him to the count of tree. That was the law. Nice, good.
Tase.
I think he's trying for it. Old man over here. Oh no, he's on the radio too much. Come on, bro.
I would
Get
not
up
have.
there.
I would not have told him I was going to tase him.
No.
I think now he knows the gig is up.
Also, why are you threatening with a canine? You
Is there a
dum-dum.
canine present?
Literally, you will be tased or bit by a canine.
That pissed me off.
Yeah, no, we see it.
Shouldn't have told him.
Mm-mm.
Do it now! Drop it!
He's deceased. I think you're already shooting, to be honest.
If that other officer that was behind these bushes is still there, this is really bad positioning right here.
He's an idiot for being there, but
yeah.
Your patrol cars are here. He's walking towards the patrol cars. He's crossing a street. He's got a gun in his hand. This is not a complicated. They killed him.
Hands up!
I wasn't clear. Repeat.
Let the chief know what's going on.
Sarge here killed him by telling him. They should have just surprised him with it.
I mean, he has a taser in his hand. He could have just gone up and tased him.
Like, yeah, this guy did the right thing, but I have Bodycam. Yeah, on the illicit phone that's broken that it will one day fix. I have a very similar situation where
you got written up for doing it too.
Agreed. But I saved the guy's life. But like, I didn't tell him I was gonna tase him. I didn't threaten him with it. Nothing. He just came out once I got an opportunity, popped him, and went. Same thing. Threatened the taser, right?
Who? I'm sorry. That
guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Anybody's.
So, anyways, the officer threatened. It's the same thing. I think in this specific set of circumstances, he's a prohibited person. He's armed with a handgun.
Oh, drop it! Drop it now!
Yeah, he's a gun.
Drop the guns!
He's a gun.
That guy got off the X.
Genuinely should already be shot. The only reason I'm saying that is he can shoot somebody else. He can then shoot you, which then disarms people. Like, I know that sounds cruel. If you're gonna John Wayne it and shoot him in the leg, try it now. But like, this is now a deadly threat. Stop allowing that deadly threat to freely
Is that a
move.
person right
Well,
there
and
to
if
the
you're
left?
gonna Waynard it
so.
this long, why don't you now try to tase him then? If this is not, this is
right.
You still have the same thing you had before, which is you have his back. He can't see you. You are getting close to him enough that you could tase him. If you are not feeling like you have sufficient authority to shoot him, do something, because now he's just walking away with a gun into who knows where.
I will say this, and I actually really like Juan's point to it, is if nobody did take the shot, does it hurt you to try? Right? Like, I mean, at this point, like, but
there's like 8 of you now. 3 of you can tase him.
I will
Screw
also,
it.
I will also say this, that from, and this is how this stuff plays out in the court of law. And this is why we have these discussions every single time. Every single split second that you are presented with a deadly threat and don't use deadly force, the question's going to come of, well, why is it more deadly now than it was before? Right? Don't get me wrong, him pointing, and maybe they're waiting for him to point, which is very brave of them, and I respect that. That is a very big act of valor on their part. I just think it's reckless. This guy knew what he was doing.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, you give him the option.
Look at how many cops we had here.
Drop it now! Drop the guns, Juan! Juan, drop the gun!
Oh, this is the guy that took the shot. That's wild to me. Look at his backstop. Yeah. But also, these guys, anyone there, like, that is wild to me. Maybe this was like the SWAT guy or the guy with the better qual scores. This is
well. So the only thing that I can think of is that from their perspective. So if you go back,
see it. Yeah.
They can't quite see. They can't see his hand at the time. So it might be a mental conversation of like, if I don't see it, it's not pointing. Maybe it's not a gun.
Yeah.
I'm going off of maybe what somebody else has said, and I haven't personally seen it. This guy has a good view of the actual gun in his hand. As soon as he makes a move to turn to the officers, he's got a very easy
or is like
decision.
Going to load it, going to like go from straight down to level or whatever. And I guess in the report, if that's how he's articulating it, then that makes sense. But like, I just had.
So that's the one justification I could see for everybody else, basically, because all they see is his back, and they saw him take something out of his pocket. If they didn't get a clear look at it, it might be why they're more hesitant than. I mean, this guy can clearly see everything.
Yeah.
The first officer though. I mean, the first officer from his off to his right to his rear had a full view of the pistol in his right hand. I mean, there was no disputing that.
Yeah. And to Shadow Reaper's point here, I am like the biggest like critic of the taser to be in general, except for when it works, when it does. At least attempting is giving the guy a chance. There's a small chance that the taser probe gets on there. For some odd reason, it gets him to let go of the gun and fall over, and then you can bum rush him and separate him from the gun. It's literally what Mint did, or what the guy did, what I've done before in the past with Crossbow Kid. It's the same situation.
Drop the gun!
I'm just super shocked this was the guy that ended up using it. He did a suicide note. No kidding.
Yeah. Suicide note.
Man, that sucks. I hate that. I hate that a bunch.
Yeah, but also like, and to just kind of add on to that point, like again, if you are not comfortable enough that you have a shot, then trying it is at the very least something you can do. You are at least like, cause like, it's not like you're rolling the dice of like, hey, it either tases him or he explodes, right? It's like either works or it doesn't. So if you get a 1/3 chance of it working, use the 1/3 chance if you're not comfortable with any other option available to you. You don't have, any rubber bullets. You don't have a bowler wrap. You don't have man catcher.
Yeah. I don't think the guy made it, Frag. It didn't sound like he made it. I guess I could have looked. I didn't want to know. I feel bad for those guys. Could the first guy had a view of his backstop been better than the newer or rookie? Yeah, that's kind of. There was not a good in a college campus. There is no good backstop, right, outside of the ground. It's like you don't want to miss and hit a building. You don't want to sail it clean across a parking lot, right? Because you've no idea who's back. You, with your luck, it's some dumb kid holding the cell phone trying to record the thing. It's kind of why I'm a big fan of rifles, to be honest, because it's harder to miss in those sets of circumstances. And honestly, 55 grain bullets do better at not over penetrating. Ironically, when you're purchasing either frangible ammunition or ammunition that breaks apart, it's just such a safer thing for everybody else that's not involved in the shooting, versus like 9mm ball and even hollow points. Like, look at ballistic test on that stuff. That stuff zips through pretty much anything, and you run a real risk of having secondaries, and that's just not. That's very suboptimal, especially in a very public area like that. I would even argue something like a PDW, a little MP5, something would be better than a handgun in most of those situations. Those guys are walking, trying to take a shot on a moving target. That's bladed to them. It's a very suboptimal situation. Last one of the night. I want to give you guys some after party time.
Last one of us. Hi there. Did something happen?
Yeah, he was here. I have 3 customers.
Is it frozen on your end, or is it just me?
I think it's just you. Is it frozen for you?
No, it's frozen on my end.
Okay.
Is it frozen for everybody else? I'm watching the stream. It looks.
Yeah, no, it's playing fine on stream. I just can't see a dang thing.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
From the bread.
And it's just the stream. Like, you look fine.
I will not leave this.
I'm gonna do like a stopwatch and start watching again.
Flipping, he said. And I was scared. I was shaking.
That didn't work.
Absolutely.
The customer said, I'm not leaving. And he just ran out.
I don't think they were an SRO.
Okay. And then I saw you.
Most colleges don't have SROs.
Oh, thanks God. So you said it there.
Okay. I will let my partners know. No, absolutely.
This guy's a sin for having to take his radio off to talk to it.
Yeah, absolutely. 93 Ocean, bye.
Oh, now it's playing.
And then go ahead and detain. It's going to be attempt 211.
Oh, they found the guy?
What's up, buddy? Come here. Drop that. Get on the ground!
He's the CEO. Why would he do this?
Dude, get on the ground! Drop
You got a car.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop the knife! 1033, give me the patch.
That'll unmotivate you pretty quick. One, shout out to the 2011 Hammer Fired Gun Supremacy for the win. There's also like a Hollow Sun 507 comp. Ooh, drippy. Sorry. Anyways, I have mixed feelings about how this initial contact goes, They approached him like that because they know him to be the suspect, or at least he perfectly fits the suspect description, right? If it's an attempted robbery and you likely have a description of a weapon, right? Probably drawn down on the guy right then and there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm off base for that. Maybe it's a policy thing. Also, your car's right there. Why run? Like,
Look that. What's up, buddy? Come here. Drop that. Get on the ground.
Now, I will say this. This is a pretty thin guy. Maybe he's agile. Like maybe he plays soccer. I'm not gonna lie. Of the people that are the worst to chase, soccer players or cornerbacks in football, because they're one, incredibly agile, so like they stick and move better than anybody, and they're fast. It's a bad day at the office.
And lots of endurance too.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah, it's not a good time. It looks like there's something already in his hand here. So I don't know if he already had the knife in his hand.
He did, because he tells him to drop it a little earlier from this, right before he turns the corner.
There's nothing in this one. He's got something in his hand. That first look back, the second someone does that look back to you, that's a big red flag that this guy. Yeah. Now it's one thing to just peek, but like a full turn, they're deciding whether or not to turn and either fight you or assault you with something. I'm honestly I'd be more of a fan of actually backing off of him. The distance is your friend. You were bringing a gun to every fight you get into. Either shove him and get it over with and deal with it there, or back off him and let this be a deadly force encounter, right? Mm-hmm. The middling area is dangerous, and this actually gives the benefit to the knife wielder and takes a lot of the advantage you have as the person bringing a gun.
Well, and that's when he realized, I think that look back was when he realized he needed to bring his gun out.
Yeah, because
literally immediately after that it comes out.
Let's see if I can go back a little bit here.
See?
Oh, it's already in his hand.
Yeah, it's already out there.
He just might not have
why you didn't put your gun out there is crazy to, but.
So right here, I think he might go to shove. Oh no, he pulls his gun. He saw it.
His gun's out. Palm trees when he's like, yeah, no, gun's coming out.
Oh, that's so close. Yeah, this guy's. So that's a ranging thing. You see it in boxing. You'll also see this in stuff like fencing, where like if you'll have like a feint like swing, like they're not actually committing to swinging at you, and all it is ranging. They're trying to see like, oh, okay, this guy is standing within my range for an attack. That lead hand punches with the dominant hand are typically precipitated by your offhand trying to figure out if you're close enough to it. It's purely instinctual. Kind of the same thing that like your lead foot on your attack will step forward right before it happens. It's like you can get into combat sports all you want, but this was all the bad posture. Yeah, like that's a stabbing. He's not even on the trigger yet. Shout out to this guy. This is very good. He's still technically giving this guy a chance in his brain of assessing, is this person a deadly threat to me? He drew off the holster, off the trigger, off the trigger, off the trigger, off the trigger, off the trigger. Like, this is a clear, like, okay, this guy's trying to hurt me now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's attitude adjust him. I think right about, oh yeah, that's the first shot.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, once the knife's like here, yeah.
Because like this is like he's planted his feet. Shout out to him. That's really good gun handling though. Like that's what you want to see. You'll see a lot of, you're going to break in a
pinky out. Yeah.
Oh my God. This really is. This is a Surefire X300.
That's why they give him the good gun.
Yeah. That's kind of drippy. In practical use of a firearm, you are going to break one rule of firearm safety for sure when you're having to do it in public. Whether it's going to be pointing your gun in a dangerous place, not knowing what your backstop is, all that kind of stuff. You can mitigate some of that risk by observing some of the other ones, right? Like keeping your finger off the trigger, being very careful with where that muzzle goes. But it kind of gets into like having a good base. A lot goes into this. Cops in particular, I will say this. we are probably some of the best at handling pistols in confined ghetto spaces like this. Rifles less so, because it's not really like our expertise, right? Like I'd give that to the military, but like I don't even care if you're like a Delta Force operator. Most of them don't touch a pistol unless it's at a raid. Like they're like, I have a rifle. Why would I ever touch my pistol? Like something awful has happened in the military if you are subjugated to your pistol. Great job on that officer's part. I guess he got to do the pavement temperature challenge, and I did. What's the disposition here? Oh, it's a deputy. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, this felt handpicked. This Yuki.
Oh, I didn't.
There's a reason he ended with these.
That was one of my kids did that.
I'm gonna only give him a +5. I want to keep him in the negatives.
Yeah.
They're at -1.
Yeah, he was pronounced dead at the hospital.
Get wrecked. Don't rob people and pull knives on individuals. Anyways, that's
You'll be pulling crypto scams in, well, not heaven, but
what? He said crypto scam. Hey, look, we're live.
Bro, look at it. Look at how he's dressed. He's got the CEO T-shirt with a little checkerboard backpack.
Yeah. Anyways,
Bro's renting Lambos and making scammer TikTok videos about all the money he makes while he makes it from robbing 7-Elevens.
Thank you to everybody that has stopped by and hung out with us. Thank you for everybody that dropped super chats, and most importantly, thank you to our Patreon/YouTube members. You guys have helped us grow the channel immensely. We will hopefully have some officers react coming up in the next couple of weeks. We've been incredibly busy on the back end, just with life in general. People have been getting married. People have had to go to travel out of town and all that stuff. However, you will be having uninterrupted streams for the next couple of weeks. None of us are going anywhere. At the very minimum, you'll have to see my ugly face and listen to my terrible voice to go give you guys Bodycam breakdowns and Tuesday streams that have gotten like just a hot mess. But I want to thank Bill for stopping by. He should be now here, part of regular programming. He's gotten his workstation up there at Area 51. Producer Juan has successfully terminated his pursuit despite being code 3 the whole time. I do like the setup, though. It's like kind of moody.
Right now, I'm just trying to get through traffic with this.
So show me code through traffic. And then Keith for being our registered adult here. He has done pretty good. I'll give you guys final totals here. Our final totals are deputies made it to -1, so they caught up a little bit. Police were at +30. That is the new record high for PD. State boys were at -27. You know what? I'm gonna send them 3 more just to make it a clean 30, because they did only 1 call this whole time. Dispatch is at -15. It was mostly from that poor lady that got like cut up, and this is asking a bunch of weird kind of inappropriate questions. Suspects are at +6. I don't know who got them +6, but somebody did. Photographers crushed once again at +16. Really. Narrators got a score today, and they are at +30, and then administrators are at -1,010.
The Louisiana narrator really carried today.
Oh, he carried. Like that was mostly
hard. Yeah.
So, anyways, that is our that was our stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I will be giving you guys some after party action. For those of you that are interested in participating, you can join either through our Discord for as little our Patreon for as little as $1 a month, or as a YouTube membership. Again, just $1 a month access point will give you direct access to our Discord. If you do not have a link to our Discord, please DM us so we can give you access to it. As long as we see that you're either a member or there, we will give you guys access. UK police stream. It's going to be a bunch of me just complaining.
Yeah, we'll do a Tuesday UK edition. I'll make it to where it's not all just dumb calls that they do. Maybe we get some of the behind the scenes stuff. And
okay, but can chat get a pun score? Here's I'll give you guys arbitrarily.
We had some good puns.
I'm gonna give you guys.
Shadow Reaper gets a bonus because he did like die for the sins of chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give chat a +69. For puns.
That's fair.
I think that's pretty good. Either way, we will see the rest of you guys next week on the Tuesday stream. You guys might be getting some extra random streams because I have like a week to myself stuck here at this house. So
That's fun.
I'll have free time.
Right.
We should do that.
Anyways, for everybody else, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. And for the people that care, I will see you guys in the after party. Until next time, peace.
Night, everybody.
Blank said nice.